Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
What would you do? You and your man went out, right? Y'all was at the bar, and he was getting drinks. You saw somebody slap him at the bar, right? Slap him right across his face, another nigga. And he came back and said, "Baby, let's go."
Clean his mouth.
Oh no, we about to
What would you say?
go. We about to go up to this dude. We up in there. Oh, can we touch? I'm my bad.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
definitely.
Start the top.
Oh hell no, you not gonna hit my. Oh, now if we had just started dating, and then you gonna walk away, then I know that we can't be together because you scary.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Now if he done told me,
What if he just know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with though?
I mean, if he told me that the dude showed a gun or something like that, you know what I mean? Then okay, well let me go to the car and get my gun if I don't have it on me.
Uh-huh.
But you know, like no, you're
So-
not gonna be putting your hands on us.
So even after that, even if you got to go to the car to get your ratchet, you still not feeling no way after that. Like when everything
I'm probably am gonna say something.
when the smoke cleared, like
but we not gonna walk away embarrassed.
don't yell at me.
You
You
gonna
ain't
move
yell.
that light up.
No,
Yeah.
I'm fine, bro. Don't yell at me. You ain't yell when that nigga got in your
Facts.
face. That nigga put his hands to your
Facts.
face.
Lower your tone because you did not raise your voice, Bubba, the big boy. No, lower your tone when
He
you talk
slapped
to
the
me.
dog shit out of you.
You better talk in the falsetto with me.
Huh.
You better,
Boss.
you better sound like a dream around here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're told. How would you feel, Dre? Somebody slapped your lady. She came back and was like, "Hey, baby, can we leave?"
Yeah, no. So I've been in that situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been in that
Oh,
situation, bro. Like, no bullshit. Like, I was in this situation. I was in Charlotte, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like, right, the younger that I was with,
Mm-hmm.
like, I started the girls that were already looking at her crazy because she was tough, right? She was tough. So they already looking at her crazy. And one of the girls, it was a group of girls, and they were looking at me too. But I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you're right on one of those things. So, she was standing up and leaning on me, and the girls had left off. They took all their shit.
Uh-huh.
So the young that I was with, she ended up sitting down, and the girls came back. "Oh, can I have my seat?" She's like, no,
Mhm.
like no. So they chirping back and forth. I'm like, come on, man. Right. So I see another one go behind her,
Uh-huh.
and she cocked back. I seen it, like she cocked back. So before she came forward, I grabbed her by the throat. And I'm like, no.
Okay.
no. Like,
All right.
All
All right. Yeah.
But I
Okay.
grabbed her by the throat, and I grabbed her by the arm, and
Mhm.
I pushed her away from the group. Like, no.
Mhm.
I'm okay with shooting the one,
Yeah.
but you ain't about to jump on my old lady now. No,
Okay.
That ain't what we doing. And a
Mhm.
whole bunch of things escalated after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas was talking way across the fucking room.
Uh-huh.
I was in North Carolina. They was in fucking Mexico. It seemed like, and I'm just like, bro, like, don't you know me, bro? Don't wolf me.
Uh-huh.
Come see me.
Right.
Don't wolf me. So yeah, it's not happening. You're not jumping my lady. I'm not gonna put these beaters on you, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to restrain you.
Bro, if a motherfucker checked my lady chin and she just came back and was like, "Let's go," I'd probably leave. It'd probably be a quiet ride home. It would be
You
a
put on no music?
it'd be a quiet ride home. I don't even know. I don't think I know what to say.
But see, so here it is with guys. So if you out with your lady and another woman hits your woman,
Yeah.
nobody is going to expect a guy to step up and hit a woman, right?
Yeah, right.
It, just like nobody is, it technically is going to be wrong, right? Because the society preaches men shouldn't put their hands on women, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now, women typically ride for their man. So it don't matter if it's a dude hitting their man or if it's a woman.
Right.
We gonna rise to the occasion and we may lose.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But they gonna know that they was in a fight. Because you cannot put your hands on them. You can't raise your voice to my man and
You know
expect
what?
me not to say something.
Okay.
Period. Like, I'm a ride for him.
Got it.
I love him.
Got it.
So, but you saying like, you like, baby, we gotta go up here and see what the fuck going on. You just ain't gonna get slapped and come back here and say let's leave and think everything is okay, right? So what if you take his ass back to the bar and this nigga's like petrified, like this? I wanted to leave for a reason. This nigga.
This nigga
Well,
might
I'm
look
over here
good.
to assess the situation right now. Let me tell you this. If I see it, because typically if my man steps away from my table, I'm looking to where he's going. Because I'm always watching my surroundings. I grew up in the hood, so I'm always watching my surroundings. So if I see it, I'm gonna react first. And think later. But if I don't see it and he comes back to me, I'm gonna go to the bar and yes, I'm going to do my own assessment to see what we working with.
What would you say to this nigga? What would you say to this nigga?
Size-wise. Well, if he's bigger, but what if he's gonna be bigger than my man, right? So
maybe. What about maybe? But what
if he let Pee-wee check him?
No, we ain't talking about Pee-wee. Okay, so let's just so promise that if he might know that old boy got some hitters in there, right? He got some hitters, got some killers. So this little nigga, like, okay, promise him. I ain't gonna say little nigga. So at the end of the day, right? I don't know the size of your man, right? But we'll take Reggie, right? If me and Reggie, we're out, and Reggie and your old man get into it. I don't know how big your old man is or whatever. Fine, but you might look at Reggie and be like, all right, well, he's not the tallest guy. He's big, but he's not the tallest guy. So we might be able to take him. But what if your man is like, you know what? Yeah, he might be straight, but you don't know. He got this other nigga that back here that's gonna take my fucking head off. That's what I'm thinking about.
I mean, I get it.
So you gonna assess the situation or the person?
I'm gonna assess.
That's what I'm asking.
Well, typically I'm gonna assess. I usually know who's in there with somebody. Cause like I said, I'm from the hood, so I'm already scanning the room before we even walk through the door. Right? We was in St. Thomas. This is what I had to do because they like to take advantage of foreigners.
You know, yeah.
So I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna know or whatever. But if he comes to me and be like, "Babe, you know, I just got into it with old buddy at the bar. I know he got some goons in here, whatever have you. Let's just get out of here. Okay, come on, let's go.
That's right.
But is it safe to leave right now? Are the goons gonna follow us? Because I'm about to look for that too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So there's different variables.
You a rider, bottom line.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
I couldn't imagine that nigga. His lady came up to me and was like, "Why you hit him?" You hit my man
because I wanted to show you that you're supposed to be. That's what I say, because I wanted to show you who you're supposed to be versus who you were. That's why I hit you.
Okay, so true story. I was with in this previous relationship. I went out with my homegirls. I had my ex come pick me up, and because I was just ready to go. They weren't ready to go. I was done. It was like 3:00 in the morning.
So ex had to come pick you up at 3:00.
He had to come pick me up at 3:00.
Okay.
We was outside a restaurant. There's 24-hour diner.
You here in Augusta?
No,
I'm sorry.
I like 24-hour diners.
Sometimes it depends on what night it is.
Okay.
But this dude was trying to talk to me, and I was like, "No, thank you," you know. And so my guy pulls up when the guy's trying to talk to me. My guy gets mad at me, right? Because the guy's trying to talk to me. It makes no sense.
Oh, God, yeah. So that's why he's an ex.
That's why he's an ex.
That's why
he gets out of the car, and the dude was like, I'm not gonna say exactly what kind of car my ex had because he's gonna know what part about it. But the guy was like, "Oh, you need to drop him and give it a dude with a real car," you know, basically. And I was like, "Oh, that's the sound." I was like, "Oh," and so my ex was like, "What you say, nigga? What you say?" And so he run up on Buddy, and when I tell you, dude did not flinch. Yeah, I was like, I don't think you would have messed with him.
That's not the one.
This is what I said to my ex. Him, I don't, because he did not flinch. And I was like, I think he got some people on the inside. See, I had already knew
just how his demeanor was. Like,
and if he was bold enough to say that to me in front of my guy,
he's not alone, or he got a big gun.
Yeah, I was
he got a big gun,
or he just ain't the one to fuck with.
Yeah,
he ain't.
Yeah,
he not wrapped too tight.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this: if my ex would have swung on him and that dude would have whipped my ex down, I definitely would have been talking cash shit to my ex. Because I'm like, you had no business jumping out the car. Yeah, guys are gonna talk. Girls are gonna talk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Period. You just gotta pick your battles.
Yeah.
It's not working.
But it's not even a battle. Like when it comes down to it, who wants somebody that nobody else want? I understand that when I'm out with with my youngin that people are going to look and people are going to, because that's why I'm with her, because she is a beast. She's a killer. And we talk about that so many times. It seems like we talk about killers for the past month. So I'm gonna go into it. But
there's been plenty of times I've like women was like, I like my niggas ugly. Don't nobody want them. I'm like, I don't know about that.
You know what? I know someone like that, and that's only because they say they have to worry about the attractive, quote unquote, attractive men having 3 and 4 and 5 women, as opposed to that ugly motherfucker who is thankful for a woman that looks good. He's going to so-called treat her right and do what he has to do.
That is the weirdest.
It is.
I know some of the ugliest. The most facially challenged dudes.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh. I know I'm gonna say that. Like, dude, your dude was just cheating on you last night.
Right.
Like, come on.
With a bucket though. He was a junkyard dog.
Well, sometimes, but
sometimes
she's pretty, but the chick he was cheating with was cuter. And I'm not even lesbian, but I'm like, I will get your number.
Oh,
she was it, but he got a mouthpiece, like he talks real smooth,
proficient.
Yeah, and that's what the chick up. But he is, oh my god,
he probably laying that smackdown too.
He probably is.
I wouldn't want to know.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
I'm gonna tell you this: I could not get close enough to kiss him. He is terrible looking.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna intro the podcast.
Okay.
Because you said, no, you good, you good. You said she looked better than his woman, right?
Yeah, partner.
How willing are women to admit that you fucked around on me? That bitch better than me.
I don't know.
I've never really heard that.
Yeah,
I know. Because
but I can admit when a woman is beautiful. I tell women all the time, like, girl, you are fine. If I was gay, I would be at you. I would hope you would like thick girls like me, because I would be all over you.
But being in that predicament, I don't know what you're about to ask. Being in that predicament, because she doesn't want to answer it, but I'm going to ask her. So being in that predicament, right? And not saying, I mean, obviously you talk off camera and you got what you got going on, which is cool, by the way. So let's just say you had a guy, right? You had a guy and he stepped out on you, but he stepped out on you with a killer. You know she's a killer.
Rihanna. It can be Rihanna.
Oh my God, can I join?
No, you come on and be like, wait, Rihanna.
Not Rihanna. Listen,
out of all people, Rihanna.
Let's be realistic. I'm being really like realistically.
But some of these women, it could be Rihanna. They be like, that bitch ain't even that cute.
No, that's what they say, but I ain't buying it.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
See,
right.
They'll still say that. That bitch ain't even that cute.
But
I'm not. I give her flowers.
But
if your man cheated,
but if your man, but you not, you still on his ass because he did what he did to you.
No, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay,
I'm going to bow out gracefully.
I am my man. I like that.
No holds barred.
I like that.
Chick, right? So even if the chick knew me and him was together, yeah, she's beautiful. I can tell her that. I can tell him that. Yeah, she's a baddie, whatever. I get it. You stepped out with her for whatever purpose, because I wasn't providing you with whatever you felt she could give you in that moment, right?
Okay.
But I'm not gonna stick around for you to do it again.
Okay.
I don't care how bad she is.
That's respect.
Because I love and respect me first.
I respect
and
that.
More.
I respect
and this is coming from a woman who's been cheated on.
Yeah.
And I stayed, and I'm not gonna deal with that. Like, and then I would blame myself, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go through that again.
All right.
So if you want to step out, yes, granted, you know what, you did that, dog. I hope it was good. I hope you can hit it again.
I hope it was worth it.
Because she's yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Be a repeat offender. Go back, right? But I'm not gonna be here waiting.
I can respect that.
So
can a man rehabilitate?
I don't
He count in your mind. Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not accidental. It's intentional because you have a choice.
You do. All right, you have a choice. You
You always got a choice.
You have a choice.
Always.
Respect.
You have a choice.
It was just that night when the dress was just right. It was just like I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I heard a guy say, I just don't know what came over me.
That dick came
Yeah.
over. Goddamn wet.
Man.
That wet butt came over.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That thing started thinking on his own.
the mood. I just had to go. All right, y'all. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic Podcast. Y'all know who it is. Dre the Nomad, Reg Prime Minister. We got a special guest with us. Name.
Sajul.
Now, is that stage name or?
No, that's
that's
my
really you.
yes, it is.
Okay,
it's
okay.
not my government name. Y'all don't need to know that.
No.
But yes, it's just my name shortened.
Okay.
My government name shortened.
All
right, then.
So real quick, Sajul is a poet. Tell us a little bit about you before we get started. So yeah.
I hail all the way from Wisconsin. They flew me out, y'all. I'm just joking.
I was about to say, hold on now. Wisconsin.
I don't know anybody from Wisconsin.
I know like two.
Are you?
Okay, Racine.
Milwaukee.
Okay,
minutes,
all right.
30 minutes away.
All right, because the only people I know is from Racine and Milwaukee.
I
Matter
want
of
to
fact.
ask you about Milwaukee, but I'll let you finish.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm from Milwaukee originally. I've been in Augusta, Georgia for 9 years now.
All right.
And I have been doing poetry / spoken word and acting since I was 11 because I went to an art school when I was 11.
Okay.
I was there for 3 years.
Cool.
I learned just about everything in entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
like as far as the performance aspects.
Mm-hmm.
I also learned like stage production, stage makeup, videography, cinematography, all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Jack of trades and shit.
Yes.
Right.
And I've been here. I started performing again here in 2016.
Okay.
And I've been performing here ever since. So in addition to being an actress and a spoken word artist, I added radio personality, host, and author to my resume. And I added playwright. I also wrote a short film. I'm a director and a producer of a couple of films as well.
Okay. Listen, I did not know all that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I did not know all that.
fucking
That is. Yeah. You got something you want to give us? You got a small, quick poem? No.
I don't.
Okay. All right. I'm just asking. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. No, I was just asking. That was impromptu.
It's fine.
That was impromptu.
Yeah, I got nervous.
Okay. She is an introvert and she don't like people, y'all.
I am I'm an introvert extrovert. So I'm extroverted when I have to be.
Okay.
Right? But I prefer to be introverted. I prefer to be by myself. Like when I go home, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go straight to my bedroom. I don't sit in the living room. I don't be in the kitchen. I don't eat in the dining room. I go straight to my bedroom and I close the door. So,
wow.
But I've always been like that.
Do either one of y'all, like when y'all come home from like work, just sit in your car, like decompress before you go inside?
Because I don't want to take that in the house.
Or do you all just get right out and go in?
No, I sit in the car. Not all the time, but sometimes I do sit in the car.
You know what I do? I'll go in the house, I'll change my clothes, and I'll go outside and sit on the porch. And that's my place of peace.
Okay.
Sit on the porch like an old man, might have a little yak or like whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Me and my dog.
Okay.
All what kind of dog you got?
A poodle.
I didn't expect him to say that.
No, not a small poodle. I mean a real standard poodle.
Yeah, I still didn't expect the word poodle to come out.
No shit. Most don't. When they see him.
Yeah.
When I thought you was gonna say German Shepherd.
No. When they see him, shit get real though.
Yeah.
What color is he? White?
He's
black.
He's a boodle. He's a big poodle. Yeah. All right. So from Wisconsin, live here, poet. So I'm gonna talk about how I was introduced to you real quick. Of course, well, it was through Cedric. Cedric, which is he talked about that. Okay. And me and Dre met him in Wild Wings one day watching a game. Yeah. But we just happened to be out and I was talking about poetry and I was looking for, places to go where I could like listen to poetry. And he was just thinking, he was like, oh, I got a homegirl, Sajul, whatever else. And I don't know if he did a message with both of us in it, or maybe I looked you up. I don't know. It was one way, but yeah, that's how like I was introduced to you and connected. And I had been meaning to come to a show. I think from like all the way from January. I think I went last month.
You did.
So from January to July,
You
I was
have
just
been
like
promising.
Oh, every month I promise? Probably.
You was like, I'm coming. Then you had your ass off in Dubai. I'm like, okay, you know what? He fibbed.
I did, but no, it was my intentions. But I came. I made one.
You did.
You know what? So when I came.
Wait, no, tell the people why you ended up coming last month though.
Why? I don't know why
I was working the door at Said's show.
No, I was already going to come.
He came in there, and I was like,
when I came.
Yeah, when you came.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
I had the flyer in my phone. I was already going to come,
and I was like.
No, I was already going to come.
I remember you saying I remember
because I always go to Cedric's when I'm here. So I've missed a couple. I probably missed 3 throughout the summer because I think one I was in Cancun, the other one I was in Miami.
What we got to do is just
and then one was like. I'm just saying why I missed them though.
Unapologetic Nation understands that we are traveling men. So
yeah, but listen, no. So we're gonna talk about your Virgin Island trip.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
Yeah. Because hold on. So I missed it because when I was in Cancun, Miami, and the other one I was in St. Thomas. I went to the Virgin Islands in I think June or whatever that shit was. But so that's why. But yeah. So this last one, there was a young lady that did poetry. I think you said that was your son's fiance. Or
no,
so I don't want to put him on the spot, even if he listened. But that's his.
They're not even dated. They don't know each other.
What?
They've never met.
Wait. Hold on now.
So my son be like, "Mom, I hope you have one of them hotties or something." Yeah, I don't think he says hotties, but whatever.
Okay.
I'm a woman of a certain age, so back then that's what we used to say.
Okay.
But I was like, so she got up on stage like several months ago. I was like, oh, she's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, girl, my son is so handsome. He's in the military.
Oh,
now.
You tried to. Oh, okay.
I
you was betting.
I didn't know she was 27. She's a little bit older than my baby.
She might teach him something.
Take him down.
Or he might teach her something.
He might. You know.
Don't underestimate my baby. But so it's just been kind of like a running joke.
Okay.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Okay.
No, like I think she's dating somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, she was at a table. Was that her mom with her? That
was her stepmom, I think.
Really?
Yeah. And her stepmom and her auntie
was a cougar, Dre. That
was she wow.
Oh yeah, she didn't like it.
She was talking shit about me too. She was like, y'all Reggie, he's retired. And I was like, okay, well. She kind of sort of put me on a little bit, but I was looking at him like, you know what? I might need to say something, because but
Spider's sister was tingling.
Not the girl, no.
Oh, one of the other ladies.
Was that her mom? That was her stepmom?
The one that was closest to your table, that was her stepmom. And then the other one in the middle, I don't know if that was her aunt or her.
I didn't see her. No.
Oh God.
I'm not saying I like either, but I'm just.
But the youngin with the yellow dress on, who had on the hoop earrings with
it was one
with the platinum. Yeah,
it was one that was no. He just. It was one though.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking around.
It was one though, but yeah. So your son is in the Air Force.
He is.
All right.
He just got promoted today. I don't know to what yet because he hasn't sent me the video, but he just got promoted today.
Okay.
Where's he?
How long you been in the Air Force?
Where's he located? How long he's been in, and where's he located?
He's in San Antonio.
Okay, so he's at Lackland.
Well, it's not.
Or maybe
it's next.
No, not okay. All right.
So he did basic at Lackland.
At Lackland, yeah.
And so now he's at the other one. And
did you go out there for his graduation? Yeah. What do you think of Lackland? It was just San Antonio.
It was hot, and I don't like the freeway entrance.
Yeah.
And exits. Oh my God, that was my first time ever been in San Antonio. I don't think I'll ever go back.
San Antonio got a lot of women.
Mm-hmm.
Do they?
They do. When I went to San Antonio, I went to this restaurant called Dick's, right? And when you go in there, the waitresses and servers, they treat you like dicks. Like they'll
dick,
like they'll bring your food
and
they'll just kind of like throw it on the table. You ask for something like, is that it? Is that it? You know, you just and I didn't get it at first. I was just looking at him like, the fuck? Like, about to hit this motherfucker. Oh, is that all you want? Okay. And then they'll walk off. But like all the services like that.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they still had any restaurants like that in the country because they used to be big like that back in the day.
For real?
Right.
Several restaurants like that.
Like they'll get you a little hat or some shit and they'll write some bullshit on you. Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I was in that motherfucker like, hold on, hey bro, hey bro, what the fuck wrong with him here? Bro, what the fuck wrong with him? Okay, but so San Antonio, you didn't like the?
No, I didn't. It was hot.
Yeah.
The people were nice. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the drive in there. Like y'all been so we on and off the freeway, and then we kept missing our exit. And I'm like, is this the way you get on? But then it turned out to be like a little U-turn. Something.
Yeah, their Spaghetti Junction is crazy.
It's terrible.
Yeah, their Spaghetti Junction is nuts.
It is awful. I was like, when you do another graduation, it better not be here because I'm not coming. You're gonna have to FaceTime me or something.
It won't. What's his job?
Well, he was going into special forces at first, but something happened. So with that tech school, so now he's going into nursing, which is cool because he eventually wants to be a doctor.
I know a nurse.
Well, I mean, but that's cool though because it's something that transfers over.
Yeah,
you don't want him to. So honestly, you don't want him to be in special forces.
No,
right?
Because once he finished that and he decided to get out, what the fuck is he gonna do? Be a bouncer?
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Like
and I'm glad he's not going to because I was very nervous about that because I'm like, bro, why you? This isn't a video game. Like
too much Call of Duty, right?
Hell no.
Did he choose that? He wanted special forces.
He did because believe it or not, my son he's very quiet. You wouldn't know he was in the room, but he can fight.
Okay.
Right. He's a second-degree black belt.
Okay.
He's like a surgeon with weapons. Right. He took himself to the gun range. He would go like every week. He started training for MMA. Like this is what he likes war. And I'm like, bro, where did you get that from? And a lot, he's been tried by people who thought that he couldn't fight and they thought he was a little punk.
And he curled him up.
Man, something terrible. And I'm like, he's gone to state tournaments, national tournaments for Taekwondo. He is not a punk.
Right.
But he in Taekwondo they teach, or in martial arts period, they teach you fighting is the last
resort.
Yeah. And
right.
so
discipline is the most
exactly. He
the most important
walk
trait.
Away before he fights you.
Yeah.
But he got a button, and if you push it, if you tap dance on it, he's gonna let you know.
It's like, nigga, you don't want none of this, so I'm leave me the fuck alone. But what'd you ask her, Dre? We said, how long has he been in?
Yeah.
And
how long? Well, it was where he was.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so he graduated basic in May.
Right.
So he's only been in there a few months.
All right.
He got ropes. He got a green rope, yellow rope. He's going for his red rope now.
I don't know what's that. That's
what does that mean?
I don't know. It looks like a little miniature hula hoop they put around their arm, but I don't know what it actually means.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because I'm not super familiar with Air Force.
Yeah. He throw a lot of terminology at me and it just goes right over my head. I'm a civilian.
He got ambitions like 20 years as he mentioned that. So he want to do at least he want to retire from the Air Force.
He wants to retire.
Okay.
He has his plans. He already knows where he wants to settle for retirement. My son is not a city boy.
That's dope.
Really?
Even though he was born and raised in the city, he does not like it. He wants to be out in the country or in the mountains.
Where do you get that from?
I have no clue. I don't like outside and I don't like the mountains.
Okay.
He might know he's very dangerous, so he might not need to be here.
Hey, what's John Rambo?
Yeah, right.
I need to be away from people.
Right, exactly.
And that's your only one.
That is my
okay.
I enjoy. God gave me the first time. There's no sense in going back and trying to reinvent the wheel.
All right.
Going back to your last show, I love erotic poetry. I think when me and Seb was talking, that's why I like initially asked him about, because when I was in Colombia, they used to have it was a speakeasy downtown, and you been there?
No, I heard of it.
Because it was poets from Augusta that used to come down, and it was a group. I forgot their name, but I sent it to Shonda that time when I was down there because she asked me about poetry. But it was like a group of them. It was like 7 or 8, and they came down and they did poetry. But they would have poetry night. Then the next weekend it would be like erotic poetry, and I would go all that shit. But yeah. But anyway, Dre, what's up with you, man?
Man, you already know what it is when we dog. Different toilet, same shit. Just working, man. Staying out the way. Looking forward to this weekend, dog, to see these Hills play. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we got a decision.
What's the decision?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You said you.
No, nigga,
well, whether it's live or on TV.
No, nigga, we going.
All right,
We
all right.
Like
but you're supposed to get back with me. You didn't say nothing.
Yes, I did. I told
you. Didn't.
You're right. You're right.
See,
you're right. No,
so the funny thing is, everybody be testing my like memory.
Yeah,
and they be like,
they too close for us not to.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Too close for us not to.
Is this football?
Yeah. College football.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yes.
You said Hills. Is that Tar Heels?
Yeah. Let's go, girl. Yeah.
I mean, hearing stuff in passing. You know,
I like that. Yeah.
I be hearing stuff in passing.
That's good.
So I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, dog, it's been cooling, man. You know.
So I reached out to my homegirl that goes to UNC. I asked her
right.
if she could get tickets,
okay,
student tickets.
Okay.
So she's supposed to get back with me. So
shit. Well, that's even better shit. Look out, homegirl.
Now who they play?
They're playing Georgia State.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Panthers, right?
I don't fucking.
I think Georgia State, the Panthers.
Probably scratch it is. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
But had a good week, man. Had a good weekend actually. In all actuality, bro. Just been able to chill out and we rocked out. You know what I'm saying? Played the game a little bit, but just this is the best time of the year for me when it comes down to sports. Yeah, college football. I sit in front of my TV from 8 to fucking 1, 2 o'clock in the morning watching football, and I'm okay with that, right? So
that's your piece.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Nothing wrong with that on your big ass TV.
Yeah, fucking right.
And that's what do you care about that as a woman? So when football season come, are you like, I know this motherfucker about to be in front of his TV Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday?
Yeah, he actually just sent me a text saying it's a whole list of ladies. It is football season. Don't talk to me on what is it? Sunday, Monday, and Thursday.
No. Monday, Thursday. Well, Saturday is college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, he doesn't really watch college.
Oh,
okay.
Well, you got a break then.
So it's Monday, Thursday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Monday, Thursday, and Sunday.
And that's what the list was. Those were the days. Don't talk to me. Don't bother me.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And I typically leave him alone when he's playing his game. I mean, playing his game. Well, when he's playing the game, but when he's watching the game. But I will say this: every now and again, I get to be in like one of them, I need attention moments. And his game may or may not be on, but guess what? I'm going to get my attention.
That's fine.
I don't turn the game off.
You
but
get
I
in
will
and get out.
Oh, don't do that. Don't turn the game off.
I will.
Don't turn the game off. Oh my God.
So if you turn it off, we're gonna have a whole argument.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
A motherfucker just come turn your PlayStation off while you playing it. You would like just snatch the plug out it.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, well, shit. Let me go ahead and call the paramedics. Obviously, you're sick. You're sick.
What's wrong with this motherfucker? Right?
You're sick. So let me go ahead and call the paramedics.
Yeah,
we're gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Go across. We'll get the motherfuckers over here. We can get you to the doctor's hospital, whatever.
Baby, you need an IV or something. You all right? You're a little dehydrated.
Something ain't right.
I won't even 99% of the time. I won't even come in the room and bother him. Right. And if I do have to come in the room, I don't walk across the TV. I'll go around. Like the couch is in the middle of the floor, so there's space to walk around. So I'll walk around.
Okay.
So because I don't, man. You know where I get that from? Because when I was growing up and I used to stay with my grandma when my mom was at work, she would come stand right in front of the TV when you watch on the good part. And I'm like, and you can't tell her because she's your grandma. Right.
Okay.
So now I'm like, bro, that is so disrespectful.
Yeah.
So I won't do that to him or anybody else.
Okay. All right.
What's up with you, big dog? What you got going on?
Nothing, man. I'm chilling. Now that you made a decision.
Yeah, I thought I did. But okay.
Nah. We can go. Yeah. We can definitely go. You know, I love Atlanta. But we can go catch this game and do whatever. I don't know. Outside of that, it's wash, rinse, and repeat for me.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing, ma'am.
I won't.
I'm just living the life of a retired guy and
enjoy it.
Not exactly. Yeah. Not doing
there.
shit. Virgin Islands. Let's talk about that real quick.
Man.
Virgin Islands. So, you know, what we was talking about before our intro, right? When you talk about like the locals testing you. So I had something on my own when I went to Virgin Islands. She's very, very beautiful, right? And I happened to go in this store, and no matter where we went, it was like people always, like guys always outside. And
oh my God.
Yeah. So it was an older guy. He was like, he stopped me. He was like, hey, the boys looking at your girl, man. I was like, okay. Yeah. They looking at, she look good. I'm like, sir, they're men. They supposed to look. If they wasn't looking at her and looking at me, then I would think it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like they right? They supposed to look. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, she's beautiful. I know that.
Right.
Am I supposed to square up with all 9, 10 of these niggas? Like they can look. Yeah.
Oh man, they love it in the islands.
Yeah. Let them look.
Yeah.
Let them look.
There's nothing wrong with looking. There's nothing, Drew. I don't care. Look, nobody wants to be with somebody that nobody else wants.
Facto.
Like, come on.
Facto.
You think I would be dating my guy if he was ugly? Other women tell me all the time, "Oh, he's cute. Yeah, he is. Isn't he very handsome? Oh, he be flying you out. Don't get it twisted because he's not gonna fly you out.
No, man.
Let's be real about it now.
Yeah.
But
pump the brakes.
You can look. I invite you to look. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you a picture. Look.
Okay. So, how was your experience on the Virgin Islands?
Okay. Went through that.
Mm-hmm.
But they were looking at me, and he was going, "Yeah, she look good, don't she?" Right? Because we were
same thing I did. I'm just like, nigga,
like, it's natural.
Okay, nigga, like, all right.
I had like these little shorts on this one particular day, and we was walking up and down the street. We walked so far, and we were just shopping because they had like the vendors outside, and then we was going to like the different jewelry stores. Don't buy the jewelry, but we was going to different jewelry stores, and I had on these little shorts, and they was just looking. My derriere is not small, and they was just staring. And he was like, look at him, look at him. This one guy walked past us, and he was like, he tried to keep it cool, but my honey being my honey knew that the guy was gonna turn and look.
Yeah, he's a man, so he looked at her back and forth.
Yeah. So my honey turned around and looked and bust out laughing because the guy was like,
yeah.
And I was like, bruh. And I said, that's so embarrassing. Like, but I mean, it kept happening. He wasn't mad about it. He didn't care. He doesn't care about stuff like that.
Right. No point.
He shouldn't.
There's no point.
He shouldn't, because like I said, I mean, if he does, then he going, like, every time you walk past somebody, there's gonna be a problem.
Always, yeah. Then you don't even need to be with anybody then, if that's the case,
right?
Or go out in public, because man or woman,
right?
Because somebody is always gonna be looking at who you with,
right?
Always.
Well,
and you don't get mad when they look at you.
You know, I don't know. Sometimes I said this before. I think with some people you have the haves and have-nots. Some people just aren't good at picking, and like I have friends. And I know friends. I know, like, I'm just like, you have a type. You know what I'm saying? You have a type, and it might not be my cup of tea, but she might be bad to everybody else, but maybe just not me.
not likely, but
But
understand what you're saying.
But
Don't be like that.
But but so just because you or me, him might think like I got one cream of the crop, everybody else might be like
Cream, no problem.
But no, but when you see the like responses, like like when you go out, like what I'm saying, just like your man may open the door for you, and it might be 3 or 4 women walk by and be like, must be nice.
I've gotten that
a
lot.
I get that. I hear that shit a lot too, because I didn't know that shit was just uncommon as it is. I don't know, but
yeah, when he opens my door or when he holds the door, I've heard women go, I wish I had a man do me like that. Like what? That's something you have to put that in the atmosphere, right? That has to be something within you. So if you don't expect it, it's not going to happen. So whenever I go somewhere, whether it's with my man or not, this man could open his door for me. And if he don't, I'm gonna say something. Like I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but I'm like, are you a gentleman or are you not? That's usually my question.
Okay. So I think for even once we get to a certain age, whether it's our mid to late 30s, we may not do it before that. Some of us do, some of us don't. But I think once you start getting at a later age, I think that kind of becomes like 101, kind of in the impress book. Like, okay, I'm going to do this shit, even though it may not be you, but I'm doing this to impress. Like, and sooner or later that shit kind of like fades to the black for the ones that just doing it to impress. But I think like the older you get, like at least it's in your like bag somewhere.
Yeah,
here or there.
It would have never been in my bag if I wouldn't have met you though, Red. I told you that.
No, I think at a certain age it might have been
possibly, but probably not.
Okay.
How long y'all been friends?
A long time.
Yeah,
at least 12 years.
Yeah, about
you
a decade and a half. No, we pick up things from each other.
Yeah, so
listen, I like that. So, when you fuck with solid people, you pick up like certain things, certain habits, traits. You know what I'm saying? And that might have been something that he picked up.
There's no question. I told you,
right? Yeah,
but that's
I tell you all the time. Yeah, I tell you.
Let me tell you why. Like 2 reasons. Like the fact that you learned it, you were willing to learn.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, of course.
And then the most important part of that to me is you letting your friend, I don't know if you'll call each other brothers, whatever,
right.
Letting him know that you learned that for him and you appreciate
I had no
like,
problem.
I think that's dope.
Yeah, I had no problem.
I think that's like
anything
amazing.
I pick up. Yeah, anything I pick up from Reggie or any person that's close to me, I don't mind letting them know because that makes me better as a person. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, oh nah, man, nigga, I thought of it on my own. Like, nah, I got this. I put my own spin on it, or whether I do or I don't, regardless. I don't mind saying, hey, bro, I saw you do this. I saw how it resonates with women or whomever. I put it in my own tool bag. Right. So yeah, I'm not one of those people like I just want to be better. And you can't be better. You can't be a better person by yourself. I don't believe that. Okay. I don't believe that. Absolutely. So yeah, of course.
And so even on the flip side, like from him, like we've known each other like before this point, to I think I don't know if it was his housewarming. It was something. He had him and his ex were having something at the house, and we were about to pray over the food, and it was his house, man of the house, right? So everybody joined hands. He prayed over the food, and usually, like when I go out with women, I pray for my shit, and that's it. I pray for my food, but I kind of okay. So now, even from in this years later, when I go out, instead of me praying for my food, I pray over our food. I'll be like, the lady, like the food come, I'm like, I'll pray, and they'll be like,
I forgot you told me that.
I forgot you told me
that.
Yeah, what I'm saying? But they be like, this nigga prayed over my food, and I'm just like, okay, like, but it's like natural and normal to me now. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so, and that, I guess, is that sugar? Would you?
It is, because everybody don't pray.
Okay.
And if they do, a lot of times they pray for self.
Okay.
Like you
And
said,
yeah.
you used to just pray over your food, but like I don't care if yours poison you.
Yeah.
But make
Nigga
sure
just
mine's
like,
covered.
Father, pray over his shit and start eating, and you just like.
But it's being considerate.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. So I think that's dope. You know what I mean. Like you, the whole purpose of getting older is us growing, getting wiser, learning things, doing things differently, not doing things that we used to do, picking up things and doing them that we should have been doing. You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty dope. And the fact that this is how you know when you're appreciated, because a lot of times we don't know we're appreciated, right? We don't know people are watching. But the fact that you watched him do something and now you picked it up, right? And then you watched him do something and you picked it up, and then y'all let each other know. Then you're like, oh dang, people are watching me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like that's important.
It is.
Because sometimes we feel like we just going through life and ain't nobody paying attention.
True.
And they see you all the time.
Well, again, that's what I think goes back to, especially us as men. Like, well, most men, excuse me. I think younger men have an issue or have a problem with picking up or learning from your partner. But what is he your partner? Why is he your partner?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, my man's older than me. My man has more experience than me in certain things. I have more experience than him in certain things. So if I can't be vulnerable, if I can't say, hey, dog, I don't know this, I don't know that, then why is he my partner?
Right. Thanks.
It don't make sense. At the end of the day, I'm going to come to my man like, bro, this is what I got going. And granted, I'm not gonna act like we be in this motherfucker with the motherfucking Sally Jesse Raphael motherfucking kumbaya moments and shit. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
I have my way of asking questions, just like he has his way of asking questions, but that's my man, $100,000, so I understand what he needs. You understand what I'm saying? I'm okay. Well, all right. I receive what you're saying. Let me give it to you the way I know what you're asking me. Right. And that's what it's about. That's what friendships are about. That's what brotherhood is about, or sisterhood. That's what it's about.
So here's a crazy conversation, right? So we met through his ex, right? And they had their times where they was going through things, and I do like, so now that I think about it, when I remember things, there were certain times she would call me and just to vent about him, and she told me this, and now it like really brings things to me. Like she was venting because she know me and him was tight. We talked. So, it's kind of more or less like, am I tripping? And if I am, tell me how I'm tripping.
Yeah.
How do I correct it? Or is he tripping?
Yeah.
And so I think, like,
and by design, I feel like she was doing that because once she realized, like, all right, well, yeah, she knew what y'all had, but now it's like, I know what they got. So I think by design, it's like, all right, both of us, you're the common median. Tell me, you know what I mean? Tell me, because you're not going to front on me and you're not going to front on him.
Right.
So, quite genius if you ask me.
Yeah, it is. But that's a woman for you.
Yeah, it's quite genius. If you ask me.
Yeah. Calculated.
Right.
Hey, Kanye tweets. Have y'all read any of them? These. So you did. So he put baby mama on blast.
I did
a little bit. Was talking about her. Are they? I didn't know that.
100% not.
So.
Oh no.
Okay, but
she did break up with Pete.
Yeah,
she did.
Okay.
But he recently like tweeted something. He was talking about her having diarrhea and her contacting him. Some shit. That. But so he put that in his stories. I feel the same way.
Kim's watery poo. That doesn't make sense. They overshare on social media.
Yeah, but I mean, do you even like put your anybody but your baby moms or baby daddy
on country
like that? Like
some do, man. But I think it's a crock of shit, man. Like even on our pod or whatever, right? Like I might talk about past experiences, but I'm not saying it to down anybody. If anything, when we're talking about what happened to me or what what's transpired, whatever, I'm not saying it from a standpoint of airing out either one of my baby mothers.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying it more so of like they did it because I did some fucked up shit. From that aspect, okay, but just to air them out, I think that's bullshit.
I mean, the fact that you I don't follow Ye at all. I never have.
But you know what?
Dropout. But
See.
like, who cares about her having diarrhea? Like, it's not important. It's not life changing. We've all had diarrhea. Ye probably had diarrhea the day before.
He might have.
Or karma came back on his ass today because he was talking about her diarrhea and he got it now. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Some of these celebrities, they put like too much business out there, and it's all publicity. It's to stay relevant. You know what I mean? Like, you got enough money.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you still doing things like this? Rise above. Okay, I don't really talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce, right?
All right.
But what you never catch them doing
is airing each other out.
Putting silly stuff on social media.
She aired the nigga out on. She aired the nigga out on it.
Like way more than a normal person should have.
Then he posted a text message.
Bitch, I know you texting this.
So
but Beyonce aired Jay-Z out, but she made it profitable. Yeah, she made it profitable.
Okay.
When it comes down to the music.
But she also made it like relatable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it wasn't a shit on him either.
No, it wasn't a shit on him.
Because he made a 444.
Yeah.
So okay, you told your side.
Let me do mine. Yeah.
Exactly. And best believe they came together and that was business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean? Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'm talking about Kim pooping. That's not business unless you coming out with shirts that say she had or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? But like, one thing you never, true power couples or whatever have you, they just don't do stuff like that. And I know that they're not a couple anymore, but even when they were, they just, it wasn't a organic fit to me. I don't think it was.
No.
But I mean, I don't know them personally. Please, whoever does.
I've never been a fan of chasing after someone that everyone else wants either, though.
But I mean, do they want her, or do they want the body that the doctor gave her?
That's her.
It's just like
that's her today.
That's her.
And don't get me wrong, because Khloe Kardashian was my favorite Kardashian for a very long time. But I'm just one of the
interesting.
I'm grown now, so I don't really have like favorite celebrities, right? That's just not my thing anymore. But these women came along with no butts, no lips, no hips, no boobs, no nothing, right?
Yeah.
Then they got it all put on, and then all of a sudden, Black women who are known for these features, right now, they're going to enhance them even more. Why?
Right.
Who said that the Kardashians set the standard for beauty? Right. Exactly. And then now they're getting rid of their butts. They're taking them out.
Are they?
Or they're making them smaller. Oh yeah, they're much smaller than what they used to be, right? And so now some women are going and they had oversaturated the Dominican Republic and whoever else was doing the butt jobs and stuff like that, right? And now they're trying to take their implants and stuff out.
Shit like K. Michelle.
Yeah, because the Kardashians, they're taking the butts and the hips away now. And I'm like, I just don't get the fascination. You're gonna get this fupa, you're gonna get this lopsided ass, you're gonna get these
lopsided. Wait, stop.
You're gonna get all of that, because what I'm not gonna do, well, you know what, I might get my fupa taken out, but I'm not gonna get nothing else.
Yeah, like you ain't gonna go OD.
So
no.
Hold on. When you say lopsided ass, what do you mean?
Like,
because I got two. Hold on.
One side is a perfect circle, right? Like it's round.
For you?
For me, yeah, I'm talking about me. And then the other side is a little boxy. But whatever.
You think? No, wait, dude. So is that from your foxhole, from your perception of what you think you see, or someone's told you that?
Nobody's told me that until I pointed it out, and then they look and they're like, "Oh, it is. You can see it."
I don't know. So what is elephant ear boobs? What is that? I've never heard that before.
Do your ear?
Drake, why you laughing? Have you ever heard that before?
No. Okay. I knew what you was going to zero in.
Okay.
That's why I'm laughing.
All right.
But like in a bra.
Okay.
But then when you take the bra off, they just flap down.
Okay, the elephant ears.
Can you tie them in?
Is that what they say?
Well, that's not what it's called, but I don't think they're referring to elephant.
Okay.
But I just call them elephant ears because they, they're weird. But it is what it is. Like, whatever.
All right. Elephant ear boobs and lopsided ass. Those are two phrases I've never.
Yeah, it's there. It's real. This is all natural.
So when it's lopsided, is it? Do you think it's because you sat on one side more than the other, or?
No. The side that's round is my more dominant side.
What do you mean dominant?
All right, let's go.
So you always one side of your body is stronger than the other.
Right.
But okay, hold on, Rich. Go ahead. Please finish. You're right-handed, so which side is dominant?
My right side. It's the stronger side.
So
my leg, I can kick stronger with my.
That doesn't make but that doesn't make sense. And here's why. Maybe for women, for men, that doesn't work because I'm left-handed. My strongest leg is my right leg.
Oh well, I don't. You're blessed.
Well, that makes sense though.
What I'm saying or what she's saying.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you because when it comes to the sports, I don't jump off 2 feet. I jump off one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm left-handed. I jump off my right leg. Mm-hmm. My right leg is my strongest, but I'm left-handed.
Yeah, but so like if you go for a layup and you jump off the left, and you're trying to lay up with the left,
it's gonna suck.
Yeah, so you have to jump off the alternate.
That's why I'm asking her. Like,
okay.
So,
but it's gonna be whatever side of your body that you use the most, right? So when I'm right hand and I play sports too, but I always went off my right.
Even with your right, that's why
all the time. This is just how I am.
Did you jump off 2 feet or just one?
What sports did you play?
I jump off 2 feet. Basketball, tennis, and softball.
So when you in basketball, when you went up for your layup or your putbacks, you jumped off 2 feet. You had to. Yeah.
So but tennis, like if you want to plant and use so no, yeah.
I'm always gonna start on my right.
That's awkward.
But it's just how I am. Wow. Even when I dance,
right?
Because I went to art school, right? And I was in like these different dance groups.
Okay.
Everything had to be on my right side.
Right.
I always had to start on my right side. I've always been like that.
My left leg is shit.
So that's why when you look at my butt, it's perfectly sculpted on the right side. I just got real.
Perfectly sculpted is crazy.
Sculpted on the right.
That's what I'm calling this. Perfectly sculpted.
The left side is that. This has been brought to you by Perfectly Sculpted.
Perfectly Sculpted.
Okay.
But on the left side, it's boxy. I didn't work. But like when you do lunges and squats and stuff, that's what helps lift the glutes and all that, and round the butt. And I guess I just did, a few more lunges and stuff on my right side and on my left side.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Did you see the Arie Spears Tiffany Haddish video? I know Dre did.
Unfortunately, I did.
Reggie
have you seen the recent statements by Tiffany Haddish about it?
No.
I have not seen the statements.
Okay.
After you showed me the video, bro, I did anything that said Arie Spears and Tiffany Haddish. I didn't even want to look into it, bro. After you showed me that video.
So Tiffany has released a statement. She said that then for our viewers and listeners that haven't, y'all do your research. But she released a statement saying, at first she said, I'm not at liberty to talk about it because it's a ongoing investigation now, blah, blah, whatever else. But she most recently released a statement after that saying that these people are trying to embezzle her for money. They've been trying to do this for years and years and years. There was something that said Arie Spears settled with the mom out of court for whatever amount of money. It's undisclosed because they settled. And the same with Tiffany Haddish. It was brought up before. So the mom has gotten money from whatever was done. And the videos is nasty. It's disgusting.
Bruh.
But you let your kid do the video.
Yeah, right.
So now the child is like, I'm going to sue now. So the mom has already got money from them from whatever happened.
Could it be that the mom never shared any of that money with the kid? And the kid wants compensation.
Okay, good conversation.
Boy,
so
right?
It was a little boy. He's 14 now because it happened 7 years ago. He's 14 now. The girl was 14 at the time, going on 15 or whatever. So I think she's 22 now. So now she's doing now she's suing.
Because they were minors before. You know what I mean? They had like basically no rights. Their parents said, "Oh, you're gonna do this." Okay, so if the mom sued, got money from them, and never shared it with the kids, is it right for the kids to come back and like come at them again now? And basically been doing it for years, trying to get money from them. And granted, the video was wrong. That shit is disgusting. I don't see. Okay, I was a paralegal for a number of years. I don't know the right thing that should be done here, right? Except for the fact that the video shouldn't have never been shot.
Fuck no.
I would never give anyone permission to put my child in a video like that.
Fuck no.
However, it was done. We can't change that. These kids now, these videos are resurfacing, right? We're in a day of social media.
100%.
They're being embarrassed.
Right.
This is pain and suffering.
Right.
These videos could push these kids to the points where they want to kill themselves.
Facts.
Right? Okay. Praying that it never gets to that.
Right. Absolutely.
But social media is undefeated. The internet is undefeated. And the backlash that these kids could be receiving right now that we have no clue about, it may be the reason why they want to sue now. You know what I mean? Because the video never goes away.
No.
Somebody's always going to save it, store it, share it, resurface it, whatever.
So from what I'm understanding, like if you go to like, I think ariespears.com and like scroll back, it's there. Like it's never been hidden. You just have to go back years and years and years to where it's still there.
I would never do. I don't.
Me neither. Like I don't. Well, anybody. Like I would never go through anybody's tweets like 7 years back.
Nah.
Do you think this is resurfaced now because Arie Spears was in
the Lizzo thing?
Yeah. Like, do you think people went and found it?
Probably.
When you touch on something big, like when somebody does something big like that, stupid, whatever, that's gonna create controversy,
right?
Then folks gonna go back and dig. So I'm wondering, because this literally is coming days after the whole Lizzo debacle.
I believe that too, but so here's another question: because they said the video was in efforts, like it was a skit for both of them, but it was also intended for these kids to land a spot with Disney or to like make it big. So if these kids would have been,
that's crazy when Reggie told me that, but that's nuts.
So and that's what it says. So if these kids would have got recognized and picked up by Disney or somebody else, and they had like acting careers right now, big acting careers, you think we would be talking about it, or the videos would be even relevant? They would have came out
when one of them did something controversial. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to say this. There were different ways to get these kids recognized by Disney. Clearly, it did not happen.
True. Yeah.
If you want to shoot a video like this, then make the adults take the place of the kids. You get what I'm saying? So, like, instead of having the kids actually being, like, in those positions.
You think we would have liked that either?
I'm not saying we would have, but you wouldn't have exploited those children.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Well,
and you're an adult, so you know what you're doing. And you wouldn't put yourself in a compromising situation like that on camera, so don't put kids like right there like that. Is what I'm saying. And if you're trying to do the video to create awareness or whatever, do it with all adults. Don't even have kids in there. Because years later, when they become adults and this stuff resurfaces, because we can see things are always resurfacing. It's 2022. People dig up tweets from Kevin Hart from way back.
You're right.
Twitter first started.
Yeah.
It leaves a bad taste in everybody's
right. Listen, when R. Kelly came on, I was like, this ain't gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Cause I kept seeing, I'm like, well, what the fuck are they talking about? Then when I watched it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, can you keep such and such, such and such? I'm like, okay. Then the little boy ain't got no shirt, no pants. He's just in his drawers playing with a toy, and he peeping at him with holes through the newspaper. I'm like,
and there was like nothing on there. I didn't watch the whole video because I was disgusted. But there was like nothing from what I saw. I saw maybe like 10 seconds of it because I cannot stomach things like that.
Well, you missed a lot.
Say, like warning or
at all.
What's happening to our children. So it didn't even come across as like a message. It just came across as two people trying to be funny that weren't funny. And because I don't particularly believe that Tiffany Haddish is like funny. She's loud.
Okay. She's not funny.
I don't believe Arie Spears is funny. But, and if he catches a hold of this, but who is this bitch? Well, somebody who's not being
he's not funny, but he's well, I mean, his impressions maybe, but that's the old. I've never seen nothing from Arie Spears in years, but Tiffany Haddish has never been funny.
The same thing
like that.
What you said about Tiffany Haddish, name one memorable Tiffany Haddish joke, right? I can't name one memorable Arie Spears joke.
Shit, either one of them.
Yeah.
Is so Tiffany Haddish a stand-up comedian?
I don't know what
really.
I think so.
Wow.
I think so.
Okay. Oh, yeah, she stand-up.
Or is she just a social media like?
No, she's a stand-up comedian for sure.
Okay. She's definitely a comedian.
Okay.
But yeah, I would never be able to name one. As a matter of fact, I forgot Arie Spears even existed until the whole Lizzo thing came.
Okay, so not to take no shot at nobody, but like, so Country Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's from Millen, right?
Yeah, he's from up the way. But like, joke wise, is he considered a stand-up comedian?
No, he came up through social media, so he's not considered stand-up. I think they labeled him as something else. But because he fits in the same category as like just hilarious.
Okay, right.
Okay.
But she does she do stand up?
Yeah, she does.
Okay. Yeah. Matter of fact, because I was in DC one time and I was gonna go to one of her shows, but I ended up not going.
But she got put on through social media, doing the videos and the skits and stuff.
Right.
So and then she went into stand-up.
See,
stand-up comedian.
She's not funny to me either though.
She funny as shit to me though.
It depends on what,
because I haven't seen her in like live, like
I want to see her live, but them fucking videos are hilarious. And maybe it's hilarious because of my Maryland background and how, you know what I mean? Like I know how the motherfuckers up there give it up. Mm-hmm. So to see how what she's doing and her putting it on Front Street, I think that's what makes it funny as fuck to me. I think it has something to do with it. She funny as shit to me though.
Okay.
Yeah, I like some of her stuff. I have never watched Country Wayne's videos. People ask me about him a lot. Yeah. I've never watched it.
But you know what? He's done the Comedy House in Columbia, and he toured. So I mean
they all have, because they have a big presence on social media, and so they started on social media and they're stepping on stages. Now I hear from when they step on stages, it's not as funny as when they are online. But then you have traditional stand-up comics who started on stage.
Okay.
All and then they may go into film and things like that. So
all right. So listen, let's talk. That's one of my favorite. Listen, we ain't gonna talk about it, but Tevin Campbell, that's one of my favorite songs.
Tevin Campbell, yes. I stand with you, brother. Why you look like that? What?
Because listen, Tevin that like we ain't know.
He did.
Tevin that like we didn't know. Like you just now coming out, my nigga.
From when he was Lil T on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Tevin, we knew, and we still love you.
Right, yeah.
Because ain't nothing changed. You still talented. You're still amazing.
What?
Period.
30 years later?
Yeah.
Because that was early 90s. Tevin.
He was like, surprise. He was like, no.
Tevin, you not telling like, okay, I'm gonna live my truth, Tevin.
You the one who ain't been living it because we knew.
Right. You didn't fool us at all, Tevin.
And we still bought your concert tickets.
Right, exactly.
It was not a problem.
And every time Can We Talk come on, I'm vibing. Like that's
facts.
Yeah, like
make a difference.
Listen, I'm still fucking with you. But is there a time frame to get rid of your hoes?
I don't have them. So I don't.
Well, now because you're seriously, but once you start dating,
get rid of your hoes when they're not doing what you originally put them on the team to do.
all right, so but like you're not in a like serious relationship, right? Mm-hmm. You're dating and you're getting to know this person. And if you're the type of person that say, you know what, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket.
Okay.
I'm going to, you know what, I might not be fucking him or her or whoever, but once you like say, okay, I met this guy or I met this girl, and that's for all of us. Do you specifically focus on this one person or?
Depends on what.
Where you are in life, right? So like
Good
if I
answer.
meet
Great answer.
That's a great answer.
If I meet somebody, like okay, you could ask me before me and my guy got together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I'm not trying to be in a relationship with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like it. It takes too much time, energy, effort. I don't want to answer anybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna date around, not sleep around.
Date around because there's a difference. Everybody don't get that.
It's a huge difference.
Exactly. But when him and I met, I was still dating. I
Mm-hmm.
left one date to go on a date with him.
Okay.
Hey, that's what it is. We had a conversation. He was looking for a relationship. I was like, ooh, I don't know about that, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Did he ask you to get rid of your hoes?
No, never.
Okay, all right.
But I'm gonna tell. He started claiming me, and I was like, wait, but we didn't put a label on anything. But I saw what he wanted, right?
Okay.
And I was like, this is intriguing to me.
So that told you,
get
rid of the hoes.
So I hit him up. I mean, not him. I hit the other guys that I was talking to up, and I was like, you know what? I said, this is not working between whatever it is we had, which was nothing. It wasn't a relationship,
right?
But whatever this was, it's not what I want anymore. Right? My direction has changed. My focus has changed. Right. I can say that I did not make a bad decision.
Okay, so with you saying that, when you told them niggas that, what if it like rung a bell in their heads? Like, okay, now I need to apply pressure because somebody else is. Some of
them it did, but by that time they had been removed from my
call log. All right.
So if you do text me, it's who is this?
Nigga got a clown face on his.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
could you imagine texting somebody and you see her like you just text her and you see her phone go off and your contact picture is a clown face?
Yo, listen, let me tell you something. No bullshit, like Skylar's mom, dog. No bullshit, Skylar's mom.
And Skylar's and
my oldest daughter.
His oldest
9
daughter.
years old.
His baby mom, yeah.
Right. So wait, like before, like we think it's thieves now. We cool now. Right. But when we first, and she probably did this shit on purpose, dog. But she sent me a screenshot through her text messages or something that maybe I forgot or something like that, bro. And I saw the emojis on that motherfucker, dog. I had to poop. I had the poo face. I had the shit emoji. I had the baby emoji. I had the fucking the circle, the red circle with the cross on it. I had that. I had the dollar sign joint, bruh. I'm just like, that shit crushed me. God.
Like,
You didn't care what the message was about.
I saw the emoji.
So I think we all do, because I've done that shit before. Just like send a screenshot, like this what you said, and motherfuckers be like, "Damn, I'm not even saved."
Oh yeah,
It's like it's and I'm like, oh shit, like I don't even mean shit to you. I ain't even saved. I'm like, fuck.
That's the first thing I look at, motherfucker.
That is
Who the fuck? Who? What? You gotta be fucked up. You gotta be fucked up. I ain't even saved, my nigga. I see 901 on my shit.
We've been texting each other for a long time, and my shit ain't even saved.
I got people on my phone like that too. I'm like, oh,
Nah, B.
you're not safe worthy. Not yet.
Not saved. Worry.
Boy, yeah, listen.
As soon as I save you, here you go being stupid. I just don't feel like
So I be feeling like that. Like once you put a name or some shit, motherfuckers start acting crazy. But I'm cognizant now. I'm screenshotting some shit. Put a name on that. Something they got to do something.
Or you can crop it out.
You can crop it out, yeah. But sometimes you be trying to prove a point. You be fast on it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? You talking about?
But she wasn't even thinking. She probably wasn't even thinking. She probably.
No, this
well, then again, she might have wanted him to
this
see it.
Fucking wanted me to see this shit.
Okay, yeah.
The shit emoji though.
This shitty move.
This shit.
Yeah.
She done changed that now.
Yeah, it's over with. Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. I'm probably Andre.
All right, so
But did you say something?
I
he
did.
can't.
I did not. I
He
ate it.
can't.
I ate it. I
Yeah,
ate it.
he can't. Because what is he gonna say?
Like, is that how you feel? Like,
Nah, he can't. Nah, he can't come off soft like that. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because
I'm a woman, so I
you know that's baby mama at the time.
it still is.
It is, but yeah, but
slide. If my guy screenshots me our conversation and
it's just a number.
it's just a number or it's some emojis that are not cute, or I'm gonna say, what the hell is this? We together. Wait a minute. So
Nigga, you got me fucked up.
when I get mad at him, like if I get really, really mad at him, I do change his contact name.
Oh.
But I put it as his name though. It's nothing bad. No, because you're not gonna piss me off and think that I'm not going to show you.
You know
that it usually lasts about a half a day, and then I
but how are you showing him? But you know, so
your phone.
Women, yeah, but so
I make sure he see it.
How? But see, women, y'all have that like men. I don't think we have that energy because like I fell out with plenty of women, and we was friends on social media, and them motherfuckers block you, delete you, take you off. I don't do that. Like
I've never blocked
you.
a person
Like yeah,
talking
me
about
neither.
it,
I've never deleted nobody. I've never unfriended, blocked nobody. Like women do that shit. Like when you see them later talking about, oh, I ain't see what you was talking about because
I get blocked by guys all the time.
Really?
Yes.
That's
them
wild.
niggas is soft and emotional. There. Nah,
Nah,
he's soft and emotional. It's for a reason. You was knowing him for a reason.
Oh no! This guy that blocked me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't know him. He was trying to get to know me.
He's soft and emotional.
Like, no, thank you, sir. And this fool straight blocked me. And because when you block, when you try to go and respond, and it's like this person is no longer like. And then this other guy kept tagging me and stuff, and I was like, bro, I told you to stop tagging me. He blocked me. A couple other guys then tried to talk to me. This one guy was trying to take me out so bad. And I was like, bro, you got a whole baby on the way. Like in a couple of months, you need to focus on your baby moms and them diapers. And he blocked me.
Soft and emotional.
And I don't block people. I block one of my exes, of course, but that was something else. That's a whole nother conversation. But I don't block people. I don't delete them. Like I don't have an energy.
So here's my thought. Like some women will be like, Reggie, Reggie, bam, block. You know what I'm saying? Men don't go searching through. Like if you see my shit, you see it. Like it is what it is.
But my thing is blocking them. What does that do? Because 9 times out of 10, when you block them, the person that you block don't even know that you blocked them.
Because I don't know. Because you know what? I've done that shit, and I'm like, you know what? Such came across my mind, and I'm like, oh, okay. Damn, these motherfuckers don't even exist no more. Okay, let me text such and such, and before I text them, that shit come up green. I'm like, okay. All right, I know where we stand, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. But yeah, I don't block.
It's pointless.
It is. But and I think that comes across with the whole like when you dating somebody, well, not even dating somebody, you're getting to know somebody and it don't quite work out. Like we're dating, we get to know each other, but you realize like, okay, we don't fit. We're not going to be a couple. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will feel like that's the end. Like we can't talk no more. We can't do this. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? No, we can still be cool with each other. We can be friends. We can go out. We can hang out with each other. We just didn't fit as a couple.
Right.
But some people will take that shit as like, I ain't fucking with him no more. Or even if you
that's about maturity level.
Even if you like happen to be fucking with each other like heavy and y'all even had sex or something, and you know the more y'all go on, the relationship or the conversation ain't right, y'all just don't mesh. It happens. You know what I'm saying? People we'll say on a woman, she'll be like, this nigga used me to get some pussy. Or this or that. And it could be that, or it could just be like, you know what? And it goes back to the man, explain that too. Like, hey, but it don't matter how a man explain that to you. You're going to be like, oh, he was just out for this or that, or whatever else. He didn't. But a woman could do that too. Like, even though we fuck, nigga, like, your conversation wasn't the best. Like, I tried to give you the chance to get to know you, understand you, and all this other stuff. Like, we just like, I feel like we're looking for two different things. But a man would never say, oh, she just used me for the dick. Well, he might. I don't know. You gotta watch out for them.
Say she used me for my money. It don't use it to be.
Well, then,
that's a difference.
The reality of it is right now, at my age and at Reggie's age, there is no using us for money.
Yeah.
When you the older you get and the wiser you get, you look at things a little bit differently, right?
Yeah, facts.
So she may say, "Oh, I was just using him for his money," but he didn't give you anything that he wasn't willing to part with.
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh, I like that.
And
I like that.
Let's about this.
I like
because
that.
If she didn't want you to have the coach, you wouldn't have got it, right?
Absolutely.
Facts.
So she was willing to part with it. So chicks need to stop running around here talking about I'm getting him for his money.
No, you want to fuck on me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You want to fuck on me. Yeah.
Stop running around here talking about, I knocked her down. Well,
she let you knock.
She gave it to you.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. You know what I mean? It was an exchange for whatever purpose. And everybody, hopefully, if the sex was good, everybody got their jollies off. You know what I mean? If
right.
Let's learn. Don't go back.
Right.
But and chicks need to stop scrounging around here for chump change too. Like that's embarrassing. And I'm gonna tell you why it's embarrassing, right? Because then when a guy who got a little bit of something, like got a little bit of money or whatever, not a lot.
Okay.
He may have like $200-$300 in the bank.
Oh,
right?
Shit.
And so that's but the chicks that he's been dealing with used that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he took me to, this restaurant, it cost like $18 for some shrimp. So she might not be used to that, right?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
She might be used to the tackle box at Popeyes. Right? But then he
went from $18 to
but go ahead. But she used to the tackle box at Popeyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? All right.
Tackle box.
For her. I mean, 8 grilled shrimp.
I didn't even know.
$18.
I didn't even know Popeyes had a taco box.
Oh, they do. They do.
Me neither.
They got a chicken, but that's a whole other show.
All right.
But what I'm saying is, now they're going into a restaurant that got these little dingy cloth napkins. The shrimp cost $18. You get 8 of them, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, oh my goodness!" But he can afford that because the meal costs probably no more than $60 with both of their meals and drinks, right?
Okay.
And now he got $240 left in the bank, right? You know what I'm saying? Then he come along to a woman who got some status about herself.
Yeah.
And your $60 is not impressive, and now she a bitch. No.
Let me ask you a question. Is $60 a good date?
Free is a great date.
I like
Free is a great date.
I like that.
And
I like that.
Wait. So when you say
like
free,
that.
like he cooked you a meal at his space.
Come on for her.
I'm
Okay.
saying he ain't gotta pay for nothing. The only money that was used was for us to get to our destination if we had one.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so I'm an addict on social media.
Wow.
They about to say you a pick me.
No,
No, they're not.
Hear
I
it.
don't
Hear it.
think so.
Okay.
I think it'll be the direct opposite.
No, because a lot of women be like, "No, these niggas need to spend some money. These niggas need to show you."
Okay.
And a lot of women will say, "These
show me
niggas
what
like
you
the
pocket."
only way they can show you they fuck with you is spending money. They need to."
And that's not because he can get that back.
Easy.
Like you have to have somebody that's willing to take time to learn you, invest in you, right?
Okay.
So you gonna do the things that I like because what I like may not cost money.
Mm-hmm.
So when your money is gone, can you be creative? Because money comes and goes. We've all been there, right? I done had stacks on stacks on stacks, and I done had nothing, right? And that's everybody. So if you can't be creative with or without money, then I don't need you with me. Period. I don't need you trying to pursue me. Period. And I'm saying that because on social media, I'll say if a guy asks me out, he has to be the one to put the bill for the date.
Okay.
You pursued me. I didn't pursue you. However, I'm not saying that he has to make it an expensive date. My very first date with my guy now, we was in the Walmart parking lot. Period.
Okay.
We didn't get no food. We didn't go in Walmart. I used my gas to get to Walmart. He used his gas to get to Walmart. We were there for several hours just having a conversation.
Wait.
That's dope.
So y'all just met up and then you consider it a date, or was
I did.
Okay, so you consider it a date. So does he consider whatever y'all did after that a date, like the first time y'all went out? Because
our first date was our first meetup.
So we'll say you're an anomaly because a lot of people these days, men and women, will consider a date has to include food.
No,
it don't, but a lot of people will say that.
So okay, remember when I told y'all I left one date to go to the next?
Right?
Yeah.
So I was on a dinner date with another dude.
Okay.
And then my guy, he hit me up and he was like, "Well, I really want for us to meet because it's gonna be our first time meeting in person. Like, I really want for us to meet. I ain't want to eat because I can eat, right?" And he was like, I want to hang out with you or whatever. Because a date really is just hanging out with somebody, getting to know them.
Okay.
That's all it is. You can eat or not eat. You can walk or sit down. It doesn't
Absolutely.
matter.
True.
And that's what we did. We chose to meet it because you weren't coming to my house. I don't
Right.
know.
Facts.
I wasn't going to your house. You tried to cut me up, put me in the basement. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I said, well, let's meet at Walmart, neighborhood Walmart on Tobacco Road, right? It was the midpoint between both of our houses. We met there. I didn't expect to be out there for as many hours as we were, but that's what it was. We watched the sun go down, Walmart closed.
That's dope.
That was organic.
It was a vibe.
That was
stupid vibe. Yeah.
Every day.
That's dope.
The next day, he didn't call me and say, "When I'm gonna see you again." He said, "I would like to take you out."
Okay.
Like this time, all expenses on me or whatever. And I'm like, well, we ain't really gotta go nowhere with costs. If we go sit at the park and talk again, I don't care. You know what I mean? So we went bowling the next day. All expenses on him. I whooped his ass in bowling. He didn't let me win. I won. But dates do not have to cost money.
It don't.
But if you, and I'm gonna say this, if you trying to get with a chick and you want to spend all this amount of money on her on that first date to get to know her, and y'all start going for the long haul, be prepared to keep that same energy.
Right. You know, I was listening to this podcast earlier today, and the men on it was talking about, you know, when you leave with money, you have to continue that same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they said a genuine man is going to come at you with his, I guess, sincerity, how he feels, intelligence, and everything else. He's not going to lead with money.
Exactly. I can't get to know your money, period. And besides money, if you don't have like the personality, what are we really doing here? It's just like a woman. When you look at a woman, if she's beautiful to you, but if she ain't got no brains, what are we doing? How long is that really gonna last?
You getting fucked.
So yeah, you are. And if she's shallow and she don't care about your feelings, your like all this other intangible stuff that we call intangible, that's really not intangible, then she don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are out for money, but a lot of people don't really look deeper to realize, okay, let me get to know this person's thought process, their feelings, what triggers them, what don't trigger them, or even get to know them.
Yeah. Right. And if you can't help me grow, there's no reason for us to be together. If I can't help you grow, right? So like, let's say we met and you making 100,000 a year, right? If I can't help you get to 200, then why am I here, right? And if you can't help bring me up, because if I'm only making 50 and you making 100, I'm trying to get to 100. If you can't help me get to 100, then why are you here?
Facts.
Like,
you know
I'm
what?
trying to grow.
So you speaking on that
today.
Now I'm going to go back to our weekend out, right? So Dre gave me a time frame. We were supposed to meet up. It didn't quite happen that way, but I was like, I'm going to go out anyway. My neighbor, he's a homeboy. He happened to like, listen, I'm gonna go out with y'all too. I don't get out like that. So we ended up bumping into a friend. She was already out. And I said she. So she was out by herself. You don't mind if I hang with y'all? I'm out here by myself. You know, she's a woman. I'm like, no, you know, because that provides you some kind of security. Right. My homeboy says, hey, I'm about to go to the bathroom. Hey, get us some shots. And I took that as get us some shots as me and you know, because he don't know her. So I was like, tell the bartender, hey, 2 shots. And she was like, oh, you got me a shot? I'm like, did I leave her out? Because he said, get us some shots. He's paying for it. He don't know her.
But he knows she was there.
So let's talk about it. So we'll continue to talk about it. All right. So I ordered the shots, right? And she's persistent on like, damn, you ain't give me a shot. I'm like, that's his money. Like, I don't know if you know what I'm saying. But then when she said something, the bartender was like, you want me to do 3? You know, I'm looking at him like, oh no.
It was your homeboy's money for you and his.
All right. So all right. So great conversation. Great conversation. Why didn't I buy her one? So, but for his mom, I'm like, I don't know if he want to spend money on her because he don't know her. Because if like me and Dre I know Dre, we tight. If he got somebody with him, he was like, you know, I'm getting him a shot, and he got a woman with him. I'm like, okay, you know, it's different between me and him. But if it's me and somebody else, I don't know. Listen, you might have to get your lady a shot. I fuck with you, but I don't know her like that.
You saying it's coming right? Okay, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. Yeah.
I don't. But she might not. But it wasn't even my lady.
that you let hang
I
out
know
with
her.
y'all.
I know her. No. I didn't let her. Like, she just happened to, like, we walked in the spot. We saw her. She was by herself. She was like, I'm by myself. Like, you mind if I hang with y'all?
And you said yes.
Yeah.
So now y'all a trio.
So does that mean I have to take on?
You just let, she thirsty. You just let her hang.
Thirsty,
So y'all
thirsty.
y'all don't do that.
So that's the conversation.
You said it.
Does that mean I have to take on
Okay.
her?
Let me
I ain't
say.
taking on.
It's not, you're not obligated, right?
Right. I'm
You're
not obligated, but
To whose standards?
but to anybody, right? Because look, even if she was your woman, right? She's not your wife.
Mhm.
You're not obligated to buy her
Right.
anything,
Absolutely.
right? But let's take that out the picture. The courteous thing would have been.
Courteous.
I'm just saying the chivalrous thing.
Oh my God. So you even so you went from worse to worse when you said courteous, and then you went chivalrous, you went worse.
So
So
what? Okay. And before I say what I'm saying, unapologetic nation, this is not what I believe. So what if in his mind he would have thought the courteous thing would be for you to come back to my house and take care of me?
No, that what do you mean?
Oh my God. Hold on, hold on. You said who?
I said y'all talking about drink versus service.
A drink is a service?
No, a
Yes,
drink
it
is a
is.
beverage.
Oh.
Don't you do it.
Mm.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
What? No. Oh. Okay, talk. Let's hear this. Let's
I'm
hear
just
this.
saying, like, even though she wasn't out with y'all originally,
Right. Okay.
You knew her, and just so she wouldn't be uncomfortable or alone, you was like, yeah, sure, you can hang with us, right? Your homeboy was like, hey, get us some shots. I would have took it as he talking about all of us because he knows she hanging with y'all now, right? I'm not saying that that's how it
Okay, all right.
That's how I would have perceived it.
All right.
And if not, by this being the person that I agreed to let tag along with us, I would have just covered the drink.
No. You wouldn't have done it. You would expect it for the man to do it. You wouldn't have done it.
No, well, I'm just saying if I was in the situation.
As a man.
As a woman too, because I've done that.
Wait. So if it was you and your girls, and I was like, hey, I'm out by myself.
You covered that man.
You would have, and you bought.
I know you have, but we're talking about
this one.
And not
him. Just
this one. Listen, you out with your homegirls, and I'm like, and I saw you. I'm like, damn, what's going on? You know, I'm by myself. Let me chill with y'all. And it came your turn to buy the girls around the drinks or whatever. You was buying drinks. You would have got my shot too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I invited you, or I accepted you hanging out with us. So now you're part of the group. Okay. Right. So what we're doing as a group, and you've been included in the group now. So now, but when it comes your turn, you better not disappear.
So just that one time, because so it wasn't just that one place. We went to, I think, 2 or 3 other places before we linked up with him.
Yeah.
Said person.
Never bought a drink?
He bought drinks that time. Next place we went, I bought drinks. He bought drinks. I bought that.
So were you guys kind of like just offering? And she never
No. So for instance, like if you was to go out with us and Dre say, you know what, I'm gonna get some shots for us. He got shots for us. He paid for yours. He paid for mine. Then the next time, I'm like, damn, okay. You know what? I need 3 shots.
Oh,
boom. I'm getting mine, yours, his. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But then if he happened to say, you know what? Hey, 3 more shots.
I'm gonna go.
And okay.
That's me.
All right.
But that's
all right.
Me, because I noticed that you had a turn, and I need to get
okay. All right.
But that's how I roll. And the chick that I hang out with, that's how we roll.
Okay.
It'll be like a group of like 7 or 8 of us. Everybody taking a turn buying rounds.
All right.
Now, when I didn't have no money, I ain't take no turns, but I ain't take no shots either.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, but you just left that girl thirsty.
No. So he, but listen, he was buying. So, I just looked, but we know when it came back out, he was like, and she was still talking. He was like, hey, get on one too. But I'm not gonna say. So if it was Dre, and Dre said that shit, and then Dre came back and it was like $38, and he was like,
but it was two of us.
But listen, it's two of us, and he's like, and I was like, yeah, old girl wanted one, and then Dre I'm like, how am I going? Hey, I'm gonna get you the money back. You know what I'm saying? But it just looked funny to when I was like, yeah, I got old girl a shot on your card. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's, like, that's crazy.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying. And I guess it's just like the different type of chicks you
because I would even like, hey, listen, okay, listen.
I probably would have.
She better rock your world tonight, nigga. She getting a shot on. Yep. No. Listen. If I'm paying for his lady shots all night, because like I said, she ain't paid for like when we went to the next spot. But listen. But and it wasn't even my lady. That's what I'm saying. Like, because there are some women that just want to like tag along, hang out. And I think that's kind of what it ended up being.
Now I've been out with like some of my homeboys, and them heathens ain't bought nothing. Mm-hmm. They really treat me like a goddamn sister that they don't care nothing about. Never bought me a drink.
Because you're like a sister.
I don't like that. Because I'm still a lady and I'm fine as hell. Sometimes when I go out. But I'm like, y'all just up here drinking good. I like vodka cranberry. I like Long Island. Like give me something. I like cherry bombs, right?
Yeah. So
what's a cherry bomb?
It's cherry flavored vodka and Red Bull.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. You need to really take a look at who your partners are, because if my female partner's out, I'm not gonna necessarily have them buy no drinks. Personally.
Nah. Yeah.
Well, now I had a conversation with this couple of dudes that I went out with, and I found out their situation. Right? It wasn't even them paying for their drinks. Mm-hmm. It was their lady had sent them money to pay for their drinks.
It doesn't matter
because they were going through.
Yeah, but still,
if I give my man some money and he buy somebody else to drink with it.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna know. I hear you. I'm just saying, like, first of all, if my youngin gotta send me some money to go out to drink, then I don't need to be out.
Facts. And we
to go out there. We talking about to go out to the bar. Nah, that ain't it.
Wholehearted, it's priority.
That ain't it.
And don't think I done had that conversation with you.
I hope.
And you know what?
I was like, ain't no way in hell you should have been out. I didn't know you was having those financial issues, and you need to have your priorities straight.
Facts.
You shouldn't have asked your lady for no money, and she damn sure shouldn't have gave you none.
Not for no.
That for drinks.
Yeah, not for drinks.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We were just hanging out. What's that velvet?
Velvet.
Yeah, listen, I want
we
to
had a conversation.
We gonna go to velvet.
I don't expect.
No,
them old men in there is aggressive.
Well, when did you go?
Before the pandemic.
So we about to go.
It was early 2000. That was the last time I did early 2000.
Early 2020. Why does that shit sound like it's so long ago?
Because it is. That's 20.
So early 2000s ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was early 2020 is what I meant.
Okay.
Right before the pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah. But them old men in here is aggressive. I was there with Sid one time. Sid and his homeboy. And he invited me out, right? I wasn't drinking that night. But this one man had on these Jesus sandals and this U.S. Polo Association shirt.
Not the US sandals. Yeah. He had the US on.
Jesus Christ. And I was wearing a crowd, chasing me all over the bar. And I'm like, ain't now one of y'all fools gonna run interference to act like y'all my man? Don't leave me hanging out here with you. No, I'm running from this guy.
Now we do that. Now
but so I would do that, but I'll be like, if it's something that you might like, I'll be like, hey, listen,
tell me now. No.
She's a free agent, but I'm monitoring how he acts.
You tell me. So I run interference. Like at the end of the day, I don't know how many times I've been the pimp of the year, right?
Well, I thought alley was like a mother.
No, I'm talking about when it boils down to the homies. When it boils down to the homies, women wise, that are like, I'm on ice tonight. And I've been in the past, I've been with, my youngin. Like I don't discriminate. If I got a woman and have a female or a woman friend, right? Shit, we all three can go out. We all four, whatever. We can all rock out. But it's been plenty of times where my woman friend, not the joint that I'm putting the lid to, right? Said, look, I'm on ice. No, I have to. So well, I don't know, but it's not just for you, it's for everybody. She might be like, yo, like, nah, this ain't it for me. Like, I'm cool on these dirt bags. So when a guy comes up and talks to him, they might see my woman with me, my woman with me, but they also might see my woman friend with me. And I was like, yo, like, I feel you, my man, but both of these young is mine.
Yeah.
So both of them. Nigga, what the fuck is you got going
right,
on?
nigga look at me. So many niggas look at me like, what? Like, they both belong to me, bro. Like, what you want me to do? Sorry.
But that's solid. Because you helping her out.
Yeah, for sure.
Women don't always want to be bothered when we go out.
I know you don't. Men don't. Men don't.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You absolutely.
And I got a friend who be hounding y'all every time we go somewhere. She is
really.
If let's say I went out with y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my homegirl.
How she look?
And my
Let me stop. Go ahead.
And my homegirl met us out. She would be all over y'all. She would take turns. And I'd be like, girl, pipe down.
Pipe
like
down.
You she chased this one guy around the club. I said,
oh God, yeah. She's super
aggressive.
aggressive then.
Listen,
she's super aggressive then.
Oh, very.
Wow.
We had countless conversations about it.
So I'm glad you said it, because a lot of my partners, they tell me, bro, you bougie.
I'm not bougie.
But I'm not gonna say most. I'm gonna say a lot of the guys that I know, any attention they get from women, they own that shit. Like, they own it like flies on shit, right? Whereas me, I don't go to clubs or bars to meet women. I go to a club to listen to loud music. I might shoot a little dice. I might play a little pool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going in there for. Yeah, right. That's just my thing. But my partners, it's been times where it's been women literally came up, and I'm talking to my man, right? Women in my face, grabbing on my shirt, my chain, whatever the case may be, and I don't even pay attention. And my man gonna say, bro, you bullshit as shit. No, I'm just not on that type of time today. I'm cool.
Right. Sometimes people get out of the house just to enjoy being out of the house.
That's it. Yeah.
They don't want to have conversations with people they don't know. They don't want to be hounded, chased, nothing. Like, they just want to enjoy the atmosphere. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not being bougie. That's just me trying to be on my chill mode, but out in public. That's all that is.
But that's more so of a woman thing versus a man thing, though. Agreed? No?
But I don't know. Well, because I know a lot of guys who don't want to be bothered when they go out somewhere.
Yeah.
But then I know a lot of guys who love it.
Who with the shit, right?
Man, all day, every day. And but when I go out with my homegirls, and this was even before I got in a relationship.
Right. Sometimes you just don't want that intention. Yeah.
Right. And I'm not saying that I'm the most I'm not saying that I'm the most beautiful girl, but I have a shape about me, right?
Okay.
Which draws attention, whether I'm at the gas station, the grocery store.
Mother gonna look back like, hold on.
All the time. Yeah. So when I decide that I want to step out the house, yes, I'm going to look nice. I'm going to look presentable. Okay. But I don't want you in my face.
Got you.
You know, I had a bringing the sand to the beach conversation I want to talk about, but it's too late. Like, we're not going to, we've been talking about, like, you want to talk about?
Get with it.
All right, so we're gonna talk about we're gonna get into that. Then we'll get into our unapologetic truths.
All right.
Sand to the beach.
Okay.
So you're in a relationship, right? There might be times that you want to hang out with the girls, right? But you know the niggas is out. Well, not even hang out with the girls, right? You know what I'm saying? You might want to go out, but you might want to go to the spot, you know what I'm saying? And you know the niggas be out here. I got a man. I ain't gonna fuck around, but I want to go out by myself because I just want to look, enjoy the atmosphere, the vibe, the scenery.
Wait, that's the reasoning for going out?
It might. No. You want to go out. You ain't been, let's say you haven't been out in a while.
No, I'm just asking because
you don't want to.
You said I want to go out because I'm being clear.
Okay, yeah. So I'll take it out. You might not want to bring, because there's been plenty of times to where I have wanted to go out, and you know, I'm like, I don't know if I want to take her with me or not. You know what I'm saying? I know this spot. I ain't fucking around,
but
you know what I'm saying?
Spot. Yeah.
I know how it is in here. And I just may want to. I might want to sit in the third row and just spectate. We ain't gonna get you in trouble, Logie. All right.
I don't go nowhere.
Oh, all right. That's safe.
I don't. I mean, because I'm working a lot.
Okay.
So if I'm my job, I'm doing a show.
Okay.
Right. So well, we can say this. My show, it's some handsome guys there. It's some not so handsome guys there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But have I ever, since I've been in a relationship, I don't think I've ever even just sat there and be like, oh, I'm gonna just go out here because I know it's gonna be some hiking.
Well, no. Just the girls want to go out. Well, not even girls want to go out. Let's say you just go out. Because there could be plenty of times you can go out with your man, but you might just want to go out by yourself.
If I do that, I'm going to a restaurant. I don't like go out to, because I'm not a clubber. Mm-hmm. So I don't go to clubs and bars and stuff like that. Not unless I'm performing. So
I wanted to go out before
without her. And
I'm like, you know what? I know there'll be some things in there. I ain't fucking around, but I'm
gonna tell you this. For guys, it's always easier to find some things, right? Because women be lurking, right? With women, it's not always that simple. Because we be seeing the handsome guys online, but they don't necessarily be in our city, right? I see
some baddies online too.
I'm just saying, but
okay.
It's easier for y'all to come across baddies than it is for us to come across like this guy will be like, oh, I want to fuck him, right? Unless we see him online.
All right.
I'm saying, yes. Oh my God. I'm gonna show y'all a video.
Listen. The reason why I'm saying it is because I feel like that as a man, right? At the end of the day, you talking about the guys online or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And it goes back to what we were talking about before we got on air about standards. At the end of the day, I have a certain standard. I know what right looks like for me.
Right.
And I'll be honest, I can't say that right is, well, I know that right is not in Augusta for me, right? Normally. So when I'm out and about, I'm not really worried about a motherfucker that's going to knock my socks off because I know what this area has to offer versus what I know what I like as a man. Because I'm just not. What do we say, Reggie? We not eating no more hot dogs.
Yeah.
Well, I say it. No more hot dogs, right?
And we hot dogs.
No, fuck all that. No, ain't no more fucking hot dogs. I can't do it.
At least got to be Italian Polish sausage.
You smell me?
No,
you ain't messing with them. No more hot dogs. No more hot dogs, right? Because I know what I like. You know what you like.
Yeah.
So I'm sure, you want a man that's going to treat you right, that's going to make sure that he shows you what type of person that he is,
and his eye candy.
But more than anything, he has to fit the description.
He does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You have to be attracted to physically,
yeah,
and mentally, intellectually,
right? And
right.
That not just a. You're right. We get it. We all three are at the age where you got to be up here first.
Yeah.
If I am giving you giving you my time, because time is precious. At this point in our lives, it's precious. But with that time, motherfucker got to look the part now.
You have to.
Okay.
Right.
You have to.
Okay.
Right.
I'm glad.
At least when we're in public, you have to.
At least. Oh, so that's a whole different conversation for me because I don't like you know what? I'm about to run to the store and get some eggs real quick. I'm just gonna throw this bonnet on, put your basketball shorts on, and a big t-shirt. No. Want me to tell you why? Because Dre might see my lady in Walmart with him like,
ooh. You know I'm calling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like you just ain't gonna put your shit in the bun.
I'm gonna call you.
No,
but I'm not even,
no.
Listen, I'm gonna call you, and I'm gonna call you, and I'm gonna say I'm not even gonna tell you what she got on because you know what she got. I'm gonna say, yeah, I just saw Potter, just so you know.
Yeah, but you want your man to represent you, right? Yeah. And but that's how I feel. Like I want my woman to represent me. Like, okay, you might put these basketball shorts on, this t-shirt or tank top on. Yeah. But guess what? Your hair needs to look like you need to look like somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like because I've been at Walmart and like a woman may have some basketball shorts on, some quick shit she throw on, but them lips was glossed real nice. You know what I'm saying? The face looked all right, and I'm like, damn, like I know this motherfucker got potential. You know what I'm saying? Like. Don't be my lady. So why you doing? But yeah, go out like that. Like, but don't come out. You know what I'm saying? Don't come out this house and be my lady and just be like, I'm out here for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna throw this ball cap on real quick and some basketball.
Not be a lady.
No,
not be a lady with it though.
Huh?
You can throw my ball cap on.
You be a lady. Yeah.
You be a lady with it.
But them lips gotta be gloss. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be
a lady with
it. Yeah. All right.
That is too funny.
All right. So we do this thing when we close out Unapologetic Truths. We mix it up sometimes. It's basically questions we answer. Sometimes we do like a wife, playmate, this, and it's kind of self-explanatory.
Okay.
But so if we do wife, it's somebody that you're gonna say, okay, that's wifey.
Okay.
And the next one will be like, nah, this a playmate.
Yeah, get it.
And one of them you gotta, nah, I don't fuck with them.
I'm cool.
So it's a combination of two. But so for our first Unapologetic Truths is do you have an ideal type that you look for in a person?
As far as
dating, your soulmate, whatever.
Yeah. Am I supposed to answer? How am I supposed to answer?
Well, no, I mean you can, but so what is it? What would it be?
Yeah, that's your answer. Give us the answer.
But I'm not supposed to answer like husband material. Like I don't get it.
Well, either or, because I guess the latter would lead into husband material, right?
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna fuck with a nigga like met him at 7-Eleven and he just turned into.
We're talking about at this time of your life, at this point,
right?
What does right look like?
Have some intelligence.
Okay.
If you are not handy, I don't want you.
Okay.
Whoa, hold on.
Shit, let her finish, bitch. Let her finish.
Right.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
You're gonna build my debt.
Okay.
No, but you have to have some intelligence. You have to be handy.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have like some sort of stability, right? Not saying you have to make more than me, but you do have to have stability.
Okay.
And it's a dream. You all right?
Yeah. Okay.
And you have to be supportive.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about mentally, physically, emotionally.
Yes, for sure.
Right.
Right.
So when it comes down to looks, like there ain't no specific, like, oh, this nigga gotta be 6'6", dark skin,
You have to be
full
taller.
Gotta
beard.
be taller than you.
Now, I've dated guys who were shorter
Okay.
than me,
Okay.
but I wear a lot of heels when I go out.
All right.
So I don't want to be
So that bothers you?
Yeah, because if I gotta look down at you and I got on
Okay.
some 6'6" stilettos and you up here.
All right.
And height also gives a woman a sense of security.
Security. I see that. I hear that.
Oh,
I hear that. I see that. I hear
next
that.
podcast, Ray. No, it's great.
I hear that.
Next podcast, it's great.
Yeah.
Next podcast.
What you got, bro?
That was it.
I don't.
You don't have any.
So there are things. Well, there are specifics, but when it comes to looks, there's nothing I can pinpoint. Pinpoint right off the bat. Like she don't have to be 5 feet. She don't have to be 6 foot. It's something that is appeasing to me. The other character, well, so if I get the characteristics, then I would say, okay, maybe a great listener, someone that is in tuned or can like pick up on certain things and be like, you know what? I know he likes this, I know he likes that.
Mm-hmm.
If we conversate, she can hold a conversation with me without me having to be the aggressor in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because you meet a lot of people that just can't conversate. And when you realize, okay, I'm going to be quiet and it's silence and you're like, damn, okay, now I realize like if we have a conversation, I'm the one initiating everything.
Mm-hmm. Initiating, leading, the whole thing. Like,
right.
That's boring. That's terrible.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
What about a woman who talks about herself all the time?
No.
And never asks you about you?
Well, the never ask you about me part, no. Because from my experience with women, I feel it's either or, like, because most of the women I meet, either they're going to specifically always talk about themselves and tell you what they like or what they don't like or what they do or what they don't do and how they're on this throne, or you have the ones, and I think that's, I don't know, so maybe you might know for men, but women, either you are a specific dominant type to where it's all about you. You have to be this, you have to be that, or you're the woman that says, you know what? I want a man. I love a man. I want him to lead. And I want to get to know this man in general. Like I'm always asking him about him. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like I've met both types to where a woman was always telling me about her and everything. And then I met the other type where she's just specifically asking me about me, what kind of things. And granted, at the time, I was like, oh, why the fuck is she always asking me about me? Asking me. But in the long run, like, I understood the method to her madness because it was more or less like, okay, she was understanding me. And then, like, some shit that I liked that I didn't even think she was paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? You come home and it was a little card or, hey, I cash apped you $60. I know 2K just came out. Go ahead and buy it. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know.
Lord.
Dre.
Okay.
I think for me, man, I like a woman that's a listener. I like a woman that is in tune with her own feelings and what she got going on, but also too doesn't shy away from listening to me and what the fuck I got going on and understanding the shit that I got going on day to day, in and out, right? As far as physically, I think we touched on that last week, so I won't go into it. I won't go into it
Next
much.
podcast.
Yeah,
We gonna get into
no,
it.
last podcast.
No, we're gonna get into it the next.
Yeah.
Because
I won't go into that too much because again, like we talked about prior to us getting on air, people have their preferences. Most importantly for me, dog, I need a woman to not necessarily stand on her own completely, but show me that she can stand on her own completely. Because if you have that trait, then we can rule the world.
right. I don't have a problem doing for you.
Yeah.
You meet so many women these days that right off the bat they're asking you. For instance, if you say like y'all just casually talking, I'm going to Dubai next month. Oh, I want to go.
Book a trip.
Book a trip. Oh, you can. So me as a man, if I'm just like, well, let's go then. Come on. I ain't necessarily saying like I'm about to put this money down for you to go. You asking you go. But they are expecting you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Social media has a lot to do with that. You know what I mean? A lot of these chicks, not even just young ones, but the older ones too, my age, older, whatever, they're seeing all this stuff on social media and the stuff looks romantic to them.
Mm-hmm.
Without realizing that this should be fabricated.
Mm-hmm.
How many guys out here realistically are flying chicks out? You know what I mean?
The millionaires.
Yeah.
The millionaires.
And,
yeah.
and that's the shit that they see. The average person that these women are dealing with, the dude only make like 5 figures.
Yeah. It ain't no thousandaires flying people out like that.
Yeah.
But it might be a group trip or whatever. Yeah, but it ain't no thousand. Yeah.
And man, I'm just, I don't know. I try not to pay attention to social media because it's just not realistic. It's not reality.
Mm-hmm. It's not. All right. So wife playmate this, for you would be husband playmate this. And we're gonna go with you first. Since you are the poet, husband playmate this. Darius from Love Jones. Stop. Darius from Love Jones. Andre from Brown Sugar. Mike from The Wood. Jackson from The Brothers. So it's 4 of them. So you're gonna have the husband. So which one are you making husband? Which one is the playmate, the boy toy? And you got to diss 2 of them. You want me to tell you all of them again?
Dre, husband.
Dre, husband. All right. Why?
Because he had a vision.
Okay.
Right. And he may not necessarily, he did have a good job. He quit because he had a vision and he went after it. He may not have necessarily had the money to do it, but he just so happened to have a best friend. I gotta be the best friend. I gotta be because ain't no way. No way. But I just like what he did.
Okay.
I like the way he moved. And he was loyal.
Okay.
To Sid and his wife, actually.
All right.
Okay. But
okay.
His wife cheated on him, right?
Right. It's true.
Like, we celebrate my divorce. Like, so he never cheated on her.
Right. Okay. So. All right. So Dre is the husband. Who's the playmate? You want me to tell you? So you got Darius from Love Jones.
That was Lorenz Tate, right?
Lorenz Tate.
Okay.
And we ain't even going off. We just going off the characters. Dre, you already. That was Brown Sugar, right?
Yeah.
All right. Mike from The Wood.
Mike.
Omar Epps.
Okay.
Mike from North Carolina.
Jackson. Yeah, Mike from North Carolina. And Jackson from The Brothers. And that was Morris Chestnut. So who's the playmate?
You talking about yeah?
Who blowing that back out? Who blowing that back? Who blowing that back out?
Who's gonna diss Lorenz Tate's character? I don't even like them.
Okay, so he's the first diss.
Yeah.
All right,
Gotta go.
Oh,
from Love Jones, you ain't like him?
no, I don't like the movie. I just don't like
Okay, all right. So he's the first diss.
Okay.
Oh my god, then you got Morris Chestnut.
You left with more. You left with Jackson,
Omar Epps.
and you left with no. You left with
Mike.
Oh,
Mike.
yeah. Mike from the Wood.
Yeah, Mike.
My goodness.
So you got this one of them,
One of them got to go.
and you got a playmate one of them. One of them playmate, one of them this.
So it's
It's a good choice right here. We got her thinking.
yeah.
I just don't even know. Those men are just
Which
beautiful
one?
specimens.
But which one blowing the back out though?
I know.
That you got to pick one of them. Nah. You got this. One of them got to get the fuck up out of here.
Fellas, Omar Morris, this is just, I know both of y'all are married.
Nah, don't get no disclaimers, nigga.
Mm-mm.
Nah, nigga.
Not real life.
It is.
Not either one of y'all in real life.
If he had to do one of them, you got to just one of them.
Well, you might not want Omar right now. The way he looking Kanan, that nigga looks sick.
I'm going to have to go with Morris.
I know it.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want Jackson?
Yeah.
Why do you want Jackson?
Look at him. Oh
No.
Look at him now. Don't look at him.
No. We talking about the character. We talking about the character.
But listen, I don't care what he was saying in the movie or how he was acting. It was literally about how he was looking.
So what if he came up short outside of the looks?
Hey, but that's what we're attracted to.
All right.
All right. Oh shit! Don't even go there. Don't go there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't go there.
Okay.
No, you're right. Agreed. But we had a big about like maybe 3 weeks ago.
So why did you diss Omar then?
Because Morris, I don't know. I had a crush on him since forever.
And why did you diss Jackson?
That's Omar, right?
No, that was Lorenz Tate.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
You didn't like Poet. Because we threw him in. I threw him in here because he was a poet.
The reason I dissed him, one, he's shorter than me in real life.
Oh God. Okay.
Lorenz Tate don't need to be portraying nobody's poet in nobody's movie.
Mm-hmm.
It just did not hit for me.
Okay.
As a poet, it did not hit.
All right.
So his acting was okay. I mean, not okay. His acting was good, but when it just came time to deliver the line in the coffee shop, it just didn't hit for me.
All right. We can go with that. We can go with that. All right. Dre.
Yes, sir.
4 numbers.
One.
Wait.
What are my number? What are my choices? 1 through 10.
This is Friday. Somebody gave me this. This is Friday. Next Friday at the next. So we going 1 through 4. We picking
1 through 4 though.
Yep.
1
is Debbie.
Debbie who?
From Friday. Which was who was Debbie on Friday? It was Neil Long.
Was her name Debbie?
Yep.
Was it? Okay.
Yep. Debbie from up the street.
1, 3, 4, 5.
3 was
Jordan. One. You said 1 through 4?
Yep. No. Just 1 through 8. Matter of fact, 1 through 8.
That's what I'm asking. Okay. So
1 through 8.
1 is
Debbie.
Okay.
From Friday.
4
Carla. From I think that was next Friday, right? That was Baby Joker. Joker's sister. Okay. That was 1 4.
6 7.
6 was Donna.
Okay.
Donna was
Friday at the next.
Money Mike's
Okay, got you.
Donna, and then you said what was the other one?
How many did I choose again?
4. You said
I-
1, 4,
1, 4, 6, and 7.
1, 4, 1, 4, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 was Miss Parker.
1, 4. So
One-
I got Deb.
1 was Debbie, 4 was Carla, 6 is Donna, 7 Miss Parker. Wife, playmate, this. You got this too.
Nia Long. I'm wifing Nia Long.
Nia Long was Debbie. Okay.
Yeah, I'm wifing Nia Long.
Why you wifing her?
She just always did it for me, man.
Okay, all right.
And she didn't give a fuck about what the folks going on around the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Just don't make me look bad in the streets.
Yeah, like she give a fuck
Okay.
about what's going on.
Don't make me look bad in the streets.
Yeah.
Okay. So wife is Debbie.
Yeah.
Playmate.
I got to see what Miss Parker.
Playmate, you got, huh?
I got to see what Miss Parker hit. I got to see, right? I have to know.
Just because she watered the flowers good?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Like, I gotta know. Yeah, exactly. Like, I gotta know. I gotta know, bro. I got to know, bro.
All right. I'm with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta know.
Okay.
And shit, after that shit, everybody else could slide.
So you dissed, what was your numbers again? 1, 4,
6, and 7.
You dissing Carla?
It's over with.
And 7. No, 1, 6, and 7. So
1,
all
4,
right.
6, and 7.
So you wifing Donna.
I'm wifing Debbie. You said.
Oh, you wifing Deb. So
Nia Long is Nia Long.
who's Donna? Oh, Donna is Yeah.
Cat Williams
That was
yeah. Bro, listen, I said what I said, bro.
I got you. I got you.
Nia Long is coming.
Listen, because I know your homeboys. Listen, they're gonna be like, they're gonna check you. They're gonna ask
and
you.
they can. And
they're gonna ask you.
I'm
They're
telling
gonna ask
you, Nia Long for sure. Out of all the motherfuckers,
Nia Long.
Guess what? Miss Parker, because the mystique, I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody else got to go.
All right. So you left me with Joy.
2, 3.
Okay, so you left me with Dana. Dana was Craig's sister.
Okay.
Joy. Dana was what's her name?
Regina King.
Regina King.
Yeah.
Joy was the one. I know you was with that bitch.
Oh shit.
Oh
yeah.
That's Joy. Yeah.
Her name was Joy.
Yeah, that was Joy. Dewana, which was Dede's baby mama. And 8 Lollipop. That was
the one that came through with Pinky.
with Pinky.
Pinky's girl.
Mm.
This is Lollipop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I taste in the I taste like candy. The theme song. Yeah.
You realize?
He is.
Oh my God.
I saw him.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was an extra in Black Lightning, and I had to stand next to him.
Really?
Yes.
In Black Lightning?
In Black Lightning.
What?
So they had me. Robert Townsend was directing that episode, and they had me like way in the back, and then they moved me. Robert Townsend was like, "I want you over here," so he moved me next to Clifton Powell, and he was cracking.
That's the name, Clifton Powell.
Yeah, he was
that
cracking so many jokes. I was like, "Bro, I'm just an extra."
Okay.
Like, don't get me put off set because I'm laughing at you. He was like, "You be all right. You be all right." But yeah, he was cool. He was funny.
The thing is, listen, because like I've seen him on plenty of shit before, and he's seemed like whether it was serious or funny,
just a cool individual.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Right.
That's the man who stay working. That's the type of actor I want to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he did some of everything, but you don't hear his name in scandals and all across the news.
You're right.
And all
Yeah,
that stuff.
you're
Like,
right.
That man just works.
You're right, because he was in was it what was South Central?
Minister Society.
What he was in South Central, right?
He was in Minister Society.
He was Chauncey.
He was in Minister Society.
Yeah, Men's Society. He was Chauncey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking is Chauncey.
But he was in
He said-
something else
He
too.
said, I bet you come right here and hand me to this coffee, you funky ass funky.
Oh,
been in so much though.
yeah, he has. All right.
35 and ticking.
I don't know about 35 and
It
ticking.
was 35 and ticking with Kevin Hart and Nicole Arie Parker, and her name was Nora or something like that in the movie. But he had put, she was on a dating site basically.
Okay.
And they put he put an old picture of himself up there, but he was really old in real life.
Okay, so Dre left me with
Yeah.
Joy Dewana. Damn, Dre. Joy Dewana. Joy Dewana. Lollipop and damn. Who really? Hold on. What was your numbers again, Dre? You picked Debbie.
Yeah.
No. All right. So I got it. Dana, Joy, Dewana, and Lollipop. Golly. Who would I wipe out of these motherfuckers? Dana. You know what? I'm a wife Dana. I got a wife Dana because she was the one that I feel like would bring me peace out of all of these others. Playmate. This is a struggle between Joy and Lollipop. Because Joy talked that shit. I don't know. Joy is ratchet, but I feel like she might be. You get in them sheets. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go with Lollipop. I'm gonna go with Lollipop. Just off the mystique, the visual. And I got this Joy, even though I might want to listen. I know you was with that bitch. Like, no, I don't know. Listen, ratchet pussy. It sounds good sometimes. Look at her face. Listen, that listen, but so outside of that, the other shit, because a motherfucker just bought you can she ask, can you borrow your microwave? And she flip out. I couldn't deal with that. But the sexual aspect, I might be able to rock with it.
You rocking with the sexual, you gotta deal with the
exactly.
crazy.
So that's why
Joy's gonna be outside the house.
So that's why I push Joy away, because if I give her, like, if you give it to her good, she might be out your house like, why that bitch asking for your microwave? Well, so yeah, I don't know. So listen, ratchet pussy sound. It sounds good, but it with the caveats. With the caveats.
Those are some big caveats.
There are some caveats. So yeah, Dana, Miss Parker, and I got this Joy and Lollipop.
I got
no. Oh no. So I picked Lollipop. So I got Dana. I got Dana. I got Lollipop. I diss Joy and Dewana. Listen, I can't deal with Dewana at all, because listen, the way she was at the dating, she had her cousin over there too. Nah.
Dewana was pregnant.
And she was pregnant by somebody else.
Yeah.
Or him. But he didn't know.
I think it was somebody else. Because when the next one came, he had no kids.
Right. So yeah. All right. Yeah, so I can't deal with that. All right, last question. Can you make love without being in love?
No, what? You're not making love then.
Okay.
Absolutely
you're
not.
Whoopee. Like, you're like, that's not love.
You can't, bro. I can't agree with that. Yeah, you can't. Ain't no making love. Like, you can slow stroke a motherfucker, but you can't.
So here's my question: what is making love?
That's a whole connection, like this on another level, right?
All right.
It's a whole connection, but is it okay? I'm slow stroking you, deep kissing you in your mouth, or is it fast drilling you, looking you out, whatever else? Like, is it whatever you want it to be?
It is whatever you two agree.
Okay.
It can be all of that in one session.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. It's more so about a connection, dog. I don't think it's about. I think when people say making love automatically, I think the younger people would think that just because I'm slow stroking means I'm making love to you. That's not what it means.
Okay. So let me ask you this question, Dre. Has a woman ever told you, nigga, if you don't fuck with me like that, why was you making love to me like that?
Yes.
Okay. Was you making love to her?
No.
In your mind?
In my mind, no.
We played that, but let's talk about this.
Now, right,
right.
Now,
absolutely.
Now, I'll be honest with you. Now, was I slow stroking, like doing my 1-2 because
that package?
Yeah, right. Was I doing it?
That you're not gonna put me in a group chat?
Yeah. Was I doing that? Yes. I was doing that.
Pause real quick, y'all. Shaw has had this honey bun here, the ice, and I was waiting for to eat that shit. But go ahead, Dre.
So when I was younger, of course, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, if I'm not being a little rabbit and shit like that, then the guys are bunny and shit like that, then of course, right, I'm trying to lay the smack down so that you come back around to indirectly to let you know that I fuck with you. But today, that doesn't mean anything. Today, making love could be me satisfying your needs sexually, or like whether it be like role playing or anything like that. Like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tell me, guess what? I want you to slut me the fuck out, and I do it, but you my partner, then that could be making love.
So when it comes into that, so you can do all that, right? And you just happen to kiss, put your tongue in her mouth, whatever else.
That means nothing.
To
some.
To us, it don't mean
to
nothing.
some. Well, it might.
If a nigga looking you in your face, put his tongue in your mouth, he's sucking your tongue, kissing you, whatever else, you be like, and he slow stroke you at the same time, you might be like, no. Well, you might not, but the majority might.
Because you're.
Not doing that to me.
Anyway.
Right.
All right.
Right.
All right.
I'm like you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
I am one of those women, y'all, where I can, quote unquote,
differentiate.
Yeah.
Differentiate. Okay.
And let's be clear about this. If we are talking, which we won't be because I'm in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
but if we are just talking and I say, what is this? That does not mean I'm asking to be your woman.
Mm-hmm.
I just want a clear understanding, because if we only gonna meet on Tuesday, do not call me Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I am that woman.
You know, I've never heard that. But from what, if I've ever had a woman ask me, "What is this?" It was always like, "What are we doing?" And then you like, okay, all right, let me articulate.
Yeah, me neither.
Because it takes me a while to get to the point to where I say, hey, this is us. This is like, I'm trying to specifically get to know you and only you.
And okay, so when I was dating, right, I would always say, what are your intentions? Like, are you just trying to have a cut buddy? Are you trying to get to know somebody? Are you dating with the intention of getting to know?
It is for a man.
I don't know why. Because
but no. So if you tell this nigga, like, listen, I just need a nut. He's gonna take that different. But if a nigga tell you, I'm just trying to fuck tonight.
Okay, if I'm feeling it, let's go fuck.
If you're feeling it. But so as a woman, you have that freedom it's cool, but a nigga just telling a woman like,
I mean, I've had guys say that. And
really?
I was like,
Okay.
if I wanted to fuck, okay.
I ain't bold.
bold.
I ain't bold enough to tell a motherfucker that shit. Like, I'm just trying to fuck. Dre, are you?
Today I would.
Today? Okay, yeah. All
But that's why, and I understand the pressure that guys are on. Y'all can't say this, y'all
today
can't
I
do
would.
this. You know, I get that, right?
Yeah, today I
As
would.
the woman, that's why I go, are you looking for a cut buddy? You just trying to fuck? Are you looking for are you just trying to fuck tonight? Or are you trying to like make this like a standing appointment, right? Or are you dating with the intent?
Do you feel like you can get an honest response or reaction when you ask her that question?
From most, no.
No, you're not gonna get an honest one from most. And a lot of times guys think that women are trying to trap them or make them be in a relationship.
Yeah.
I just want to know how I need to move. Right. So true story. Was dating, was talking to a couple of guys, but this one in particular, I hit him with the same question I hit all of them with, you know what I mean? And I was like, what are your intentions with me? Like, I don't get it. You know, I need a clear understanding. He was like, well, I don't want to put a label on it. I said, put a label on what? Because we're nothing right now. You know what I mean? A situationship, whatever have you, we're nothing because we haven't said that.
Right.
So he was like, well, I feel like you're trying to push me in a relationship. I said, trust and believe I'm not. I said, but I'm just asking questions. And I was like, but I understand from the way you're answering, you're just looking for a cut buddy. There, I'll see you on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah, okay.
Wednesday come around, we meet up, it is good as we do. Thursday come, he called me.
Your line.
Why are you calling me? What you mean? I said, we ain't put a label on nothing. I told you I'll see you Wednesday. And then when we had to do Wednesday, I said, I'll see you next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right? And he was like, I mean, it's like that. I said, but you didn't want to answer my question straight up. So according to the answer you gave me, this is how we gonna proceed. And he was like, well, I thought you was trying to be in a relationship. I said, I never said that. That was you.
No, I think what happened with that is as men are territorial when it comes down to sex and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, even if he wanted it to be you guys just to be cut buddies, like you said, he just wanted to make sure that you was only his cut buddy. And that's just and majority of men are like that. But I know you know that. I'm not telling you that you already know.
But not fair because he was up here poking other stuff and I said nothing. But get this. He was like, well, why you ain't been calling me? Now, a couple weeks go by. He's like, well, why you ain't been calling me? I said, because I've been doing me. I know you've been doing her. Like,
but it's easier for a man to lose a woman than a woman to lose a man. So he may have like wanted you or whatever else, but for him to say something in particular, and if he was to say like, you know what, I'm dating, but you know, I went on a date yesterday and the day before, whatever else, you might be like, well, I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But for you to say it, he'd be like, you know what? I'm about to stand out. Because women, there are a lot of women, they be like, I can only focus on one person at one time.
Right.
Oh, he said he's openly dating. I don't got time to compete with 3 or 4 other different bitches.
That's true. I mean, I get a lot of women who feel that way.
But me or Dre might be like, you know what? Okay. You know what? I'm about to stand out. I'm about to do it, and we willing to compete because we might have the confidence to say, you know what? These niggas ain't. He might not pray over her food. He might not open her door. He may not do this, do that, whatever else, but
I will.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Or if I just happen to taste that, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact once that happened, it's a wrap.
Yeah, like I ain't finna. I'm not finna willingly fuck behind them niggas.
Right. Absolutely.
It is what it is. I'm not finna do it.
Yeah, guys think like that.
Yeah, we do. That's what I'm saying.
But then expect women to willingly fuck behind another chick.
Yeah, I don't expect
Like,
shit, but that's what I was that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But so that's the openness in the open dating. Like, listen, yeah, I went on a date. So for you and your man, you might say like, I came off a date, but me and that nigga ain't fucking. I met you in this parking lot at Walmart. We talked for hours and hours and hours of whatever else. We watched the sunrise, and you know, but he automatically knew like niggas wasn't getting these cheeks. Like she was just going out on a date here and there. Well,
I'm sure he knew.
It might have been somebody, but it wasn't like if you was like going out on dates, like somebody hit you up and asked you out to go on a date, and like 4 of these niggas asked you to go on a date, like all 4 of them, then maybe one of them did. Maybe, you know, maybe.
Nobody did, babe.
Nobody did. You said, babe, but
it was crazy.
But if you did, you're a grown woman and we're a grown man, and it happens. But you know, that's something you have to. I feel like that's something you have to understand, because at my age, like I don't ever expect to meet a woman that is not fucking or has not fucked. It's gonna happen. It might have not been, but listen, if I happen to go down on it and you, I'll hold on now. I would expect. Don't do me like that, ladies. Don't do me like that. If I happen to want to be in that mood to where I want to taste it, and I go down and you just. But anyway, so we about to get out of here, son. But before we leave, the name Sa Jules, where did that come from?
It is just it's the first letter and the last letter of my first name.
Okay,
that's where Sa comes from, and Jules is a play on my maiden name. My maiden name is Julian.
All right, so tell everybody who you are, how they can get in contact with you if they want to have you on their podcast, your socials, all that good stuff, and whatever else you want to lead out with, and also your dope spits.
Okay.
For anybody in Columbia that listens.
Dope
Not
spit.
Columbia, Augusta. Why the fuck did I say Columbia?
But whatever.
Yeah, Columbia, y'all can come through too.
I'm not gonna fly you out, but you come on out. Dope Spit is the third Monday of every month. It's at Icon Sports Bar Hill, 1515 North Lake Road. The next one is on September 19th.
I'm in there.
The doors open at 8:00. Show starts at 8:30. We will not have an open mic this month. We're doing the Trinity Spotlight Artists. So we're spotlighting 3 poets that are, they're constantly working, and they may not necessarily get the shine that they deserve. So that's what Dope Spit is all about, giving people shine, giving them their flowers. But like I said, it's the third Monday of every single month. I'm the host. My homeboy DJ Swag is the DJ. He also owns Round Here Radio. And so we're in there. You can catch me at Arts in the Heart on September 17th. I'll be performing this single I did with Lolita Pierre and Big Bailey at 5:00, I think it is. And it's called No Neutral, so we'll be performing that there. You can catch me on social media at Sa Jules. You can email me at sajules16@gmail.com. If you want to ask me any questions or anything like that, it's SAJULES. SAJULES.
Okay. And that's on Facebook, IG, all that shit, TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I don't do my artistry on TikTok, but I do reaction videos, and I'll be talking crazy. And I'll talk about like employment.
Okay.
Yeah. But I love my TikTok page. It's growing a little bit, so I appreciate that.
All right. Dre, before you go, when I went to the comedy show, Cedric, his lady, she came and talked to me. She was like, I am a mental health advocate.
Yeah.
And she was like, I listened to the episode and I love how y'all added the mental health in the end of it.
No doubt.
And I would love to come and talk about whatever. And I was like, okay, all right, well.
Shit, okay.
Yeah,
Bring it on. Bring it on.
But I think she said she's a counselor or a teacher or whatever else. But I was like, and she talked to me a while. So I was like, okay, all right. Nah. But yeah.
No doubt.
Bring her on.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, for sure. But you know how I give it up, man. First off, thank you so much for coming on the pod with us, man. I've had a great time. Got a lot of good content. You think clearly, and I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I fuck with that, right? You know, shout out to the home team. As always, shout out to my baby, shout out to my family, shout out to my support system. And as always, myself and Reggie, we might not be subject matter experts when it comes down to mental health, but we both do know that it's real. Before you harm yourself or you harm others, please tap into the net, whether it be our individual IGs or Facebook or Unapologetic Podcast on IG and or Facebook. Please tap in before you hurt yourself or harm others. And I can assure you that we will get you the help that you need. Other than that, big dog, our guest, lovely lady, you know how I give it up. Different toilet, same shit. We're going to be here next week, dog.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. As we always say, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I had a whole list of topics. We didn't really touch on none of them because our conversation was so organic.
Facts.
And the way we talked about everything, like, but to me, that's the best content in general.
Fuck yeah.
For our last podcast and the comments I don't think we diss anybody, whether their shape, preference, size, or whatever else, but tune into next episode. We're definitely going to talk about it. But yesterday was history. Today is a mystery. Tomorrow is a gift. That's why it's called the present. And speaking on Dre, when he talked about mental health, there was actually a young lady that killed herself. She was a personal trainer. And Aisha, when our podcast listened, she talked to us. This lady was dating a rapper. I forgot his name, like, because to me, he's not even relevant, but because I don't know who he is, but she sent him a long text into why she felt like she, I guess, wasn't worthy enough or whatever was going on between him. But it was basically like a text message or a letter or whatever else that someone would send out to someone before they take their life. And that's what she did. So the suicide thing is definitely, because you never know like who is going through what. Social media is a facade. Everybody looks happy on social media. A lot of people just only post the good shit they're going through. It's never the bad shit. So and when Aisha told me that, I didn't know who she was talking about, but when I went on social media and I'm like, damn, this is somebody I follow because they're a personal trainer, they work out, all this other shit. I'm like, damn, she really killed herself because like she just didn't, whatever she was going through. And outside in, you're just looking at it and you're like, damn, what the fuck do they got to like even complain about? But you never know. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in to us. I appreciate you for coming on. We got to do this again. I loved your energy. Like I said, this was all organic. I did have topics and everything we could talk about. We didn't talk about none of that shit because it was just like everything flowed. Even like we was talking before we started recording. So
yeah, they kept pausing me, y'all.
And I don't even think we got into that topic of your son. We didn't, but maybe we'll save it. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. You said that, and Cedric said that too. We did. But I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. I honestly did not know you have that much going on as far as in everything you're like in tune to. And you got to put me on because I'm not Augusta savvy like that. And I don't know all this shit be going on as far as in the comedy shows, poetry. Like it's so much that, and I'll be looking for shit to do. And Dre hit me up and he was like, what we gonna do? And he was like you be out in the streets like that. I'm like, I do, but I don't know. Like, I know some clubs, you know what I'm saying? But I be like in mellow shit too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I like to go to a spot where I can sit back and listen to, people do some poetry or whatever else, or comedy. I might feel in the mood to where I want to go to a club or something, us, we in the age, we in that velvet age now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to really be in the ratchet shit like that here and there. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I do appreciate it. We gonna have to, I got it. God tell me. But I do appreciate it. But y'all, Dre the Nomad, Sa Jules, Reg Prime Minister, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Unapologetic Podcast. As always, we're unapologetic, we're unfiltered. We will see y'all next week. All right. I like that. Hey, we out of here, y'all. Appreciate it.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.